No, she got back like right before you did the creepy anti-ASMR thing, and then
Of course.
as you do.
As I do.
Gala
Because I do.
Tuesday.
Hi, honey.
Okay, hold on. Ready, check, ready, check.
Gala Tuesday.
Ah,
Man,
Gala Tuesday?
Tuesday. I'm not waiting to be double check.
He's just sitting there, so keep going.
Oh, okay.
That's the way to start.
I don't know where that song came from. Welcome back to D&D, everyone. Hey, how was your vacation in Seattle? Good to hear. Come on, have a seat. We got a lot to go over.
Don't.
It's like, what's that one game? The Golden TV? Was that Catherine?
yeah, that was Catherine.
Yeah.
Last time in the Chronicles of Sailor Dern, we took a glimpse into the Clickham's past as the party was ambushed within the tavern, with not anyone else but themselves, as if looking into a mirror. The party discovered Clickham's other half, Smackin' Cakes, one whose name half of us can't remember at this point. Smackin' Cakes swore revenge on Clickham, and he would be out to get him. Clickham, watch your back too. Throughout the rest of the evening, was the sheriff assassination last session too, or was that before then?
That was before.
Okay, thank you. I just want to
Yeah.
get my facts straight.
That's
I don't
cool.
know what it was, Ken.
We had the maze.
I had two
Yeah.
pages stuck together, and I couldn't figure out which one was where. With that out of the way, our four. I'm choking on my words.
Choke on the stick.
With Clickham masterfully projecting through half the session, thinking about his past, we went on to Crook's little maze, his little realm of wonders that he keeps in his pocket. A glimpse into such, if you wish. Though the party had traversed the shadows, they would find that they would have enemies on the top side too. For even in the light, the game still continues. With ruby pins over their chests, with new rules I add. Excuse me, I had a cough. Before our four adventurers rest for the night, one eye open, thinking about competition. Today, we go back into the world of Sailor Dern. Stop thinking about Seattle. And we shall find out what omens lie tonight. Four of you are stirred awake at a rather normal time for once. Before any festivities, before any commotion within town. Not because of people, mind you. Not because you have the alarm set or anything. You hear a loud crash of thunder outside your windows as rain pitters-patters onto your windows. Seems there's a storm afoot.
Oh, that's not ominous at all. I'm sure everything's completely
Whoa.
fucking normal. Oh, sexy.
Edelweiss knows what rain is?
Yeah, it's just hitting
Damn.
me that it's like he probably has not experienced rain, so he's just like,
He
thinking about it,
could've-
he's like, the fuck is this?
You've experienced rain once.
They
before.
might have heard it, and it was like,
The sky
sexy.
is crying!
oh.
I like this
sky
better.
is leaping. Better than the sun.
This is significantly better than that asinine conflagration.
Is the sun finally returning the favor?
I was
Who
gonna
killed
say,
it?
It rained. It rained during the Manticore battle.
All right, right, it did. I forgot about that. Right, 'cause it was all dramatic.
Oh
He was too busy having
I
flashbacks of his mom.
Yeah.
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 No, where this just
PTSD.
means that now Edelweiss has PTSD of losing a friend whenever it rains, because that was the first time it rained on him.
Boy.
Oh,
What friend?
shit. Oh,
Smart.
shit.
Shit.
I lost Roderick.
Bad morning.
Oh no, I lost, that one guy.
Don't.
It'd be another thing if
don't,
I lost
don't.
Ezekiel.
Don't.
Now what?
Jack, it's Jack. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's Jack.
But also, Smirk.
Well, so don't.
The four of you groggily make your way downstairs, the rain still partially pattering the tavern walls. Off to the side, you see that the only patron within the tavern is the sheriff, who seems to have made a mostly full recovery.
Check
And
that off the list.
Also seems that he's talking to a cardboard cutout of Crook. It's not even Crook there, it's just a cardboard cutout.
Does he know that?
He's just kind of drinking by himself at the bar table.
I'm gonna approach him. Sit down right next to him.
Fat paw prints follow Click as Sweet Boy follows behind him, who's twice his size.
I'm wearing my morning robe, and Sweet Boy is wearing his morning robe.
It's just a complimentary morning robe in the room.
Sheriff, you're up. How are you feeling after after someone tried to kill you?
Sheriff perks up as you sit next to him. You notice he's got a flask in hand despite it being, 9 in the morning? Thank you for the cardboard cutout of Crooktron.
I love it.
He perks up at you. You note he's wearing a different outfit than usual. He's wearing this rather formal, full-sleeved suit, tie around his neck, little bowler hat, pinstripes for the bowler hat. Don't ask me how dwarf fashion works.
We'll never
Different
know.
outfit for every day. Better than draw fashion.
Fuck
Well-
you.
Sheriff just looks up at you as you sit next to him, going, "Boy, good to see you." And well, he looks over to you and your companions.
I'm sorry, that's Jack.
Attention time now.
No, no, only me.
How you like this? Push.
Sheriff looks over to all of your companions. And go, "I'd like to thank you all kindly for, a few days ago. Mead's got his hands full, but just fine." Whoa.
Sorry, here.
It's
I'll
the
take-
astral train.
It's the morning train. It's fine.
Jack's vibrating. Jack has hit hazard
How
level
dare
2.
Oh my.
Imagine-
level 0.
Oh my god.
Welcome to DEFCON Jack.
Goodness. While Danny takes care of her own boss fight, Sheriff just kind of gives you all a smile, pops open a cigar box, takes one out for himself, and offers one to you, Edelweiss. He goes, "Can I treat you?"
Oh, what the heck. I'll partake this once.
The cigar gives off a aura of, "I like you enough to spend more than usual on you, but not enough to break the bank."
That's fair.
That's healthy.
He naturally offers one to everyone else in the party, starting with Ezekiel, as he heard cigars and came running over.
As I walk out to the bar beforehand, I'm gonna look over at the cardboard cutout of Crook. Yeah, I'll
Cardboard.
take a plate of pancakes.
The cardboard cutout distinctly has a note pinned to it that says, Bless you.
Gesundheit.
distinctly has
What
a
a
note
cute note!
pinned to it. Yeah, it's got 2 sneeze stains on it.
Thank you, Danny,
And
for
a
beating me
bliss.
to the joke.
Oh, God.
The note distinctly says, off the first lunch. Be back whenever.
First lunch.
I was really hoping I'd ask for pancakes and then an elaborate series of crook cutouts and puppets will pop up and just make me pancakes.
I love it.
Give me a perception check.
It's 2 kobolds with paper bags over their faces with the
Yes.
crayon drawing.
You catch a whiff of something behind the counter. Like, something lukewarm, not quite fresh, not quite hot and ready, but like it's been sitting out.
I look behind the counter.
There's one, if not several, if not many, plates of just prearranged generic breakfasts.
Works for me.
You're not sure if Crook planned these for this instant or if if they've just been lazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab my plate of breakfast.
It's borderline cold, to say the least. The eggs have like a little bit of a warm center.
Can you have fire magic, right?
Amanda, that's you.
Like him?
I don't know.
Sorry, I was eating. Let me check my sleeves. Got Ray of Frost. I got Magic Missile. I got Alarm.
There's a handkerchief.
Sleeves.
Just magic missile the fuck out of those
There's a
eggs.
deck of cards. A squirrel.
He just has them written on his arms.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Like
He pulls one sleeve down, reaches his arm all the way down the other sleeve, and I got another squirrel.
How about Tiny Servant?
Oh,
I'll animate your eggs.
there's my hairbrush.
I'm gonna try to.
There's my hat brush.
I don't think prestidigitation can warm things. So.
Let me double check.
Chill, warm, or flavor. All right, let's
Oh, there
warm
you
up
go.
this food.
Fuck the hell yes.
Sweet boy naturally gets on top of the bar stool. Paws on the table.
Table manners, sweet boy.
And a biscuit for the gentleman.
Click and cast prestidigitation. The sound of a microwave starts slowly emanating from the plate as it starts rotating.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just to check off to the side, Edelweiss and Ezekiel, the only people taking cigars from the sheriff.
Yeah.
I am
Matt?
definitely taking that shit, yes.
Is Edelweiss lighting his now? I'll decide whether or not I am.
Oh yeah, I am definitely doing that. Might as well.
Okay.
Sheriff just kind of slouches over on the bar stool with the rest of y'all. There's just this image that this scene copulates, as if we could turn this moment into a painting. Sheriff just kind of swishes around this flask, half-mindedly, just looks to y'all going, you know, this town gets crazier every day, it feels. Not as young as I used to be.
What makes you say that?
Well, if I'm to indulge, you see, I came here. Have to thank you all. And the other half wants to do business.
Well, why not both then?
Come meet me in my office. The sheriff kind of just plops off his seat. Starts to walk away before you kind of just hear a voice from his back pocket. You just hear a voice go, "Hey, aren't you forgetting something? I'm not gonna let you forget about little old me." Just
Oh no.
We look down
Hey,
and he has the gnome shoved in his pocket.
Oh,
It's like a
a
fucking 5
wallet. A wallet flies out of the sheriff's back pocket, flops around on the floor a little bit before morphing into a chest.
hey, it's
Chauncey.
Chauncey.
Oh yay, the
Yeah.
killer treasure chest is back.
How do you do?
As
I
a-
tip my hat at you.
Good morning,
His
Chauncey.
lid opens and closes.
Good morning to you too, Chauncey.
Well, fancy meeting you all here.
Want
Thanks for
some breakfast?
Breakfast.
Why? I insist. He opens his chest lid fully before the sheriff just kind of smirks and just tells you all, well, just meet me in the back when you're all ready.
I toss him a strip of bacon.
Oh.
Just toss it straight in. You hear a loud slap as it lands on his tongue before he just kind of indulges. Hey,
You can't feed it flesh. It'll never be satisfied with anything less.
hey, don't play around. I want the whole meal.
I reach behind the counter, I grab another plate.
Do you microwave this plate of breakfast?
I want to click him. I'm gonna toss it in with the plate. He wants the whole meal.
Yeah, that's yeah.
There's a mixture of satisfied slurps and
Crunches.
sound of glass crunching.
Glass plates.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
God.
Ah, goodness. Well, I suppose I saw that one coming. He looks to you all, well, looks, quote unquote, before going. So, here you've been up to no good in town, or should I say, he hops onto his seat. Very good, I might add.
Oh, you know, we get around out here. Always sticking our nose into trouble. Especially Charisse.
How do you? I haven't done no such thing lately.
Oh, really? Aren't you the one that triggered multiple dangerous arcane traps when we were in that dungeon?
I said lately.
That's
It was like a few days ago.
A week ago.
Which is 7 days.
And plus, we were missing for a whole 2 weeks, so we don't even know, like, full context of, like, how long ago that actually was.
Alright, we've been missing for like 2 weeks. I kind of forgot. Ah, well.
Chauncey's just having a grand old time listening into all this, and he just kind of sighs wistfully after. You folk remind me of what it was like back then. Camaraderie, forgetting about time, tripping arcane traps. Miss Crimson Star over there, I don't think I haven't heard. He tips his hat at you, Red.
I miss when I had a penis.
He looks over to you all and gets a little bit bittersweet. And a tone goes, and, well, I suppose that's why I came seeking you out.
Alright, well, what's your troubles, Chauncey? Lay it on us.
Well, it's less trouble, more. Oh, how shall I say?
Trouble.
Wistfulness?
I need you guys to kill a shrub.
Oh my
No. It's more wistfulness. Suppose you could call it a old Chest's midlife crisis.
Oh
You see,
boy.
I used to be part of a little gang like you all. We were a tight-knit group, but time passes. Age grows. And, well, I suppose you youngins remind me of the good old days. Which is, well, I have no right asking, but if y'all have one extra slot on your team, well, old Chauncey would like to accompany you.
Well, you know, ordinarily I'd be a little nervous about inviting a carnivorous chest into the group. Then again, and I just kind of give a long look to Charisse, and then a long look to Sweet Boy,
And then a
and then a
Edelweiss.
long
click
look at Ezekiel.
Edelweiss, you hear a voice within the deep back of your head that just says, "You're one to talk."
And then you
I
hear
look at my
another
bag.
voice.
Like, just look at my bag angrily. You stay out of this.
No.
Now he gets chatty.
It's okay, Dad.
Point being, if no one has any objections, why not?
I like to imagine that Edelweiss, like Piccolo and nailed Edelweiss.
Does anyone have objections to this?
Nah, I'm good. I hope we'll be a better team than his last one. It's probably going to be pretty easy to be a better team than a sentient, like, plot co-hanger. I don't know. I'm trying to make a good enchanted item joke here, and I can't think of shit.
See, I was thinking like enchanted backpack, an enchanted lamp.
I was thinking coat rack and a dresser.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like in Spirited Away at Yubabas.
yes.
Zaniba, sorry, Zaniba.
Chauncey gives another tip of his hat to you all, going, "Ah, thank you kindly. I promise I won't get in the way. And hey, I'm pretty good at sorting out stuff. So, you need anything, tucked away, don't be afraid to ask old Chauncey.
Magic.
Wink?
Certainly.
I can't wink physically, so I gotta audibly.
Oh, it's fine. Saying wink
a,
is almost more fun.
a gem on his chest shines.
Ooh, yeah.
And by on his
Yes.
chest, I mean anywhere on his body, because he is a chest.
I like that idea, but he still says wink.
Is he actually wearing
Wink.
a hat?
Yeah,
Good. Amanda.
I remember the
Wizard
full
hat.
art of him.
Oh, purchase is a wizard.
He looks to you all and goes, "Well, I imagine y'all want something more convenient to carry than a chest. Old Chauncey can, well, it takes a little bit of strain for me, but I can morph into any container you want."
Otherwise,
No,
didn't you want a new handbag?
I didn't, but now that you say it,
Ooh, I think I could think of something fitting.
I'm trying to fuck with you, goddammit, Hall. We gotta think about this. It's gonna be the rest of the session deciding what container he's shifting into.
In mechanically terms, Chauncey is able to shift into different containers, quote unquote, specifically. You're not going to get him to turn into a chair. However, it does take him a while to be able to morph again.
Okay.
question:
Yes.
is a mayonnaise jar a container?
I
Yes.
guess so.
Okay.
By
I-
definition, yes.
I want you to consider one of those footstools with a lid. That's a chair
Ottoman?
as a container.
Oh, yeah. That's like, yeah.
Or like
But
one of
you'd have
those
to-
one of those benches with a hidden compartment in the base. Like,
I hate all of you.
Wait a minute. Can he be one of those like 50s era refrigerators?
Ooh, yeah. like a bomb shelter.
can we turn him into that one box the toy repairman had in Toy Story 2 with like 12 million drawers?
With eyes. With eyes.
Wayward gives us, a convenient storage companion.
I was prepared for this, and I'm still saying yes, as long as it's a container. You want to be the person with a giant 50s style fridge walking around next to you? Be my
We didn't
guest.
say it'd be giant. We said it'd be. Let's just make it pocket size, like a 5-inch tall fridge that
God
holds
damn.
one can of soda. Okay, so consider this: a cage is a container for people.
My God. Okay, how about it's limited to a
No, we're not.
Something-
Okay.
Something enclosed.
I
Something
know.
enclosed.
That's still too generous of me.
There's so much power.
He's going to stay as a chest for now until we can think of something later.
We'll make him a smaller
That's probably the
chest.
smart decision, because otherwise we're gonna be here for a literal hour.
You did just transform too, so.
Oh, that's right. So
But
technically, we have to leave him alone.
But Wayward's using his plot token of ignore my plot point I just made.
Oh, I'm biting my tongue. That's a good point.
Sorry. Sorry.
Good job, Manda.
Good job, Amanda. Thumbs up.
I just want to make him into
Annie's saying,
tiny.
let's wait.
You earned half an inspiration. You can use this to redeem a full inspiration later or to ward off the Temple
Bro.
Guardians.
I was literally just building off of Danny saying wait.
Can I make him into a CD case?
Later.
Something's
Later.
there.
I do have
Wait.
one question.
A wax
for
cylinder
Chauncey.
case.
Oh my god.
Chauncey, by any chance, do you happen to know what your capacity for storage is?
Yes.
Oh, well. I suppose you could consider me like a, what's the term? Bag of devour? No. Bag of tricks? No, bag of holding. Yeah.
I can devour though when I am tricky.
I
And-
tricky.
Follow-up question. How survivable is it inside of you? Say I have to shove a person inside of you because they're being uppity or I hate their hair.
It'll be very untasty.
Well, I am gonna have to struggle, which means I won't be able to open my fat mouth. But, I don't know. No one's ever tried. I imagine I got a very limited amount of air if I had to guesstimate, though.
Click him, get in there.
Click him
No.
Alright,
We're not risking my son for
There I
this.
go.
No, click him. No.
As long as he doesn't close the lid, then it'll be fine.
Click
He
him.
won't suffocate.
Click him. Click him,
Yeah.
dear boy.
Am I safe?
Clicky dicky do.
Where am I?
Clicky ticky
Why are
tocky.
there tentacles in here? Who's touching me? Who touched me?
It's like descending into darkness.
Come here!
You jump in,
Damn!
and there's just void.
Damn!
There's nothing. A piece of bacon flies past your face.
Ah,
It's horribly.
God.
Your voice trails out. It's so hard. It's so hard to listen to yourself. Eventually, you're regurgitated. Is
Ah,
that my bacon?
ah, alright. There you go. I took a bite.
Oh no, keep it.
Okay.
Taste already.
Yum, yum, yum.
All I can
Click
think
him.
of,
Click him. That was on his tongue.
Oh.
all I can think while he's like, the tentacle bit is just like, I hope this doesn't awaken something inside me.
There's a slight burn in your heart on your way out. It's because of the bacon.
Oh no. Hurts a little.
Click him. Please be more careful before you dive headfirst into the maw of a mimic.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Alright, just
I'm sure Clicky Boy noticed over here. Rolled a few, by the way. That's a first.
That's me.
And that's why I like you. I'm sure Clicky Boy noticed, but I did empty out my contents before coming here. So I don't think you're getting any of the Guildmaster stashing me. That'd be
Ah.
almost too clever.
Does the guild master know that you left?
Oh yes, I waved my goodbyes. He just asked me to, how do I say? Take care of y'all.
Well, that settles it then. Welcome to the team.
I continue to get the massively conflicting messages about whether or not we're supposed to like the guildmaster or not.
Same. Like, I can never get that guy figured out. I think he's on the up and up and just kind of like, he's in that unfortunate position of being head of a guild and has responsibilities, but he wants to do right by everybody.
That's part of a mystery.
But the Chippy hates him.
Chippy's a drug addict.
That's true.
I heard that.
It's still true, you stumpy fuck.
That's right.
You're just a coward that doesn't like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I had forgotten about mayonnaise.
Yeah?
You didn't forget, Graham. You blocked it out.
You bet I'm never gonna let you forget about it again.
Both right.
I hate you.
Chauncey makes his way onto a sweet boy's back. He just kind of settles in there. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He's not too big. He's not horribly back crushing. He just goes, oh, I'll just kind of rest a little bit here and look inconspicuous while I'm doing it.
He is now a
Oh.
saddlebag.
Yes.
You know it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. We could have him be a saddlebag for Sweet Boy.
I
Hell
heard
yeah.
saddlebag.
And then every time Sweet Boy walks up, Sweet Boy's gonna talk, and everyone's gonna be like, "What? No, it's the saddlebag."
It's like, and then they're
And
gonna
then-
go, what?
And now we just need to get Click him a cowboy hat and some six guns.
Oh boy.
Bang, 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 bang.
Pew, pew, pew,
This
pew.
town is too big for me. I'm moving to a smaller town where there's no room for the two of us.
Oh boy.
Chauncey just kind of assimilates into Sweet Boy, and from Sweet Boy, a
You take care of him, Sweet Boy. No
What?
chewing on him.
Boy.
Sweet Boy immediately tries chasing around Chauncey's back.
Boy.
We're entering hazard level 1, Sweet Boy.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Well then, guess we should see what the sheriff wanted.
That's good.
The exit is to your right. The cardboard cutout of Crook just quietly falls over as you all make your way to the right.
Bye, Crook.
Bye, Crook. You know, I like you so much better. I don't know what it is today, but you know, you're doing something right.
Perception check?
Oh, slit my wrists already. Okay. Oh, God.
All of us or just Edelweiss?
The cardboard crook.
Just Edelweiss. You swear you see an eye just like go crooked.
It turns as you walk away, you hear a very processed tinny speaker. Thank you, elf man.
Oh.
Reveal correctly here.
That was terrifying.
Ooh.
I'm a little uncomfortable by the fact that there's a drain on the floor, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, I pee down there.
Oh, you know, wait a minute. This is the room that Crook took that crook we apprehended. Ah,
Yeah,
I
peed
bet he was
down there.
tortured in here.
Yeah, he peed down there too.
Ah,
Yeah.
oh, good for him.
4 of you kind of just turn the doorknob and you just, you're surprised to see not a kitchen, not a food prep room, but a basement leading downwards. Step. The wood creaks as you enter this tiny basement of sorts. Kegs line the walls, barrels full of just miscellaneous supplies, just tucked away in the corner. You see the sheriff with a briefcase next to a candlelit desk. You note his outfit's kind of just partially changed since you last saw him. Where he wore full sleeves, he's rolled them up to reveal a pattern of black and white striped sleeves underneath. As he
You
just
know-
kind of undoes his tie, sets it off to the side.
You know, this isn't the rapiest setup I've seen, but it's definitely top 5.
Sheriff just kind of turns your way, his cigar half done. Just looks you all going. Well, howdy. Come on in.
All right.
Note his dialect has kind of changed as well.
Sheriff, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were more relaxed in this shady backroom deal setting.
No
Well-
wonder Crook wanted to protect you.
Oh, God. This is amazing. Oh, this is like a good version of home.
Well, me and Crook are good friends for a reason. And wasn't always sheriff before this. You familiar with criminal underworld at all? Or, I guess I should say overworld. Why not history check?
Damn.
You are not. What's the criminal overworld?
Horse that.
Can I eat that?
Your age gets you a little bit, but you kind of get the idea of where it's about to go. Usually people who are known criminals, have been prisoners before, incarcerated, they get a brand placed somewhere on their body, depending on what they did.
Oh yeah, mine's on my taint.
I hate this knowledge. I don't want to know what you did.
Well,
You think
I
it's
do.
canon, but you will never know if it is
I hate you.
until
I
you
roll
we'll
some-
never explore.
until you introduce the taint zone.
Sure,
Rather
tips his
not.
hat. Sure.
We don't rather that.
You all. I'm sorry, go on, Amanda.
No, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. Sheriff tips his hat to you all and goes, well, I wasn't always a sheriff, and, well, I did my time, per se. See these stripes? Part of the little outfit. I mean, figuratively, not literally, but also literally. You see, Lord Sheriff's still part of the Blackstraps family. Former prisoners, but, we decided to go back into the criminal underworld rather than, well, do nefarious deeds. I
Don't be-
practice save mercantile crime, per se. I'm just looking for retirement rather than cause trouble. You see, when prisoners split the coop, go back into the world, it's not quite easy to find lucrative jobs. Heck, how you think I like this job? Poked up town, middle of nowhere. We split off into 2 groups, generally one or the other. Bird routes, going solo. Not much lived that way. Not much lived that way. You see my Blackstraps family, but you watch out for the branded. They're folk who decided to take revenge on this world for putting them away. Crazy. Among the Hubbits. Don't you forget. See anyone going around saying they're branded, you get out. Or you deck them in the face. Reminded how they got that brand in the first place. But I
I'll
digress.
keep that in mind.
You see,
Surface crime is interesting.
criminals on the upworld. You get branded depending on what you did. He points to his bare backhand. Left hand. Before switching over to his right. Branded. Branded on your hand, theft. Branded on your shoulder, assault. Branded over your heart, murder. Back of the neck right here. He kind of turns his back to you all, lifts his mane. You see a very clear brand on his back. Criminal smuggling, which is where this all plays in. He clicks open. Click.
Haha.
He clicks open his briefcase to open up 2 sets of break action pistols, shiny, new. They sheen over them. And he looks to you all going, y'all know much about Black Iron?
Do I? Do any of us?
Yeah, do any of us?
History checks, all of you.
All of us. Okay.
Why am I better at this one?
Because that's cooler.
Oops, wrong page. History. There you go. Woof.
Well,
Black iron.
Black iron.
Orcish invention made to compete with the more intricate magical technologies of the north. Some say they found it at first. Black iron weapons are the pinnacle of ranged weaponry. Cheaper to make than those fancy doodads up north. More available, but also just all the more watched compared to others. Black iron weapons follow the BLAM philosophy. That's BLAM. Break, load, assemble, mutilate.
sounds
If
hot.
I recall correctly, this is black iron, an invention of the orcs. Blah
Wait,
blah
wait,
blah.
You mean the
Yeah.
orcs invented something?
Dad, don't be racist.
Don't be racist.
Okay, first of all, half drow. Second of all, the orcs invented something?
It's a
Sure.
weapon, so of course they invented it.
Mom,
Fair,
not you
that's
too.
Red would be most familiar with the concept since she lives closest to the orc nations. However, that's to your discretion whether your tribe would have perused in that hobby or not. I'll leave that up to you.
I'm sure
Oh.
some tribes would, but more than likely not hers.
Good answer. Sheriff just kind of waves over his guns. You see, do a little bit of trail from south to north. Get these things in more reliable hands, safer hands. Make a good buck doing so. Why do you think Great Banner gets so many tourists coming in and out? That camp ain't just hunters sometimes. Now, of course, he closes the briefcase, locks it up. Now, technically speaking, as sheriff, I can't quite sell you these tools, you know, hand to hand. However, he looks to you all. Let's say I charged you a small fee for lessons and threw in a black iron for free for completing those lessons. Well, I believe that's part of a legal jurisdiction, don't you think?
Oh, isn't that a handy little loophole? Now,
Alternatively, if you want to spend more money, I can put on this fake mustache. I
I'm talking
am no
about real
longer
mustache.
sheriff.
For an extra 5 gold pieces, I will turn my badge over so you cannot see that I am sheriff. Go on, Smirk. Were you gonna say something?
should have had something. And what exactly prompted you to give us such a offer us such a handy lesson in ballistics?
Well, for one, I owe you. Second of all, I know most of you aren't accustomed to the surface world, and the way I see it, you saved my hides. I figure I can afford to outfit y'all a little bit. Ain't done nothing to cross me. Except in that tournament, he looks over at Red, specifically.
I apologized,
I still ache over that. Magic doodads.
but I still apologized.
Yeah. Well,
Look.
It wasn't personal. I kicked you last.
he stretches, his back cracks a little bit, going, well, this is my way of forgiving you.
And hey, think about it this way: you got to see her shoot a laser at that purple-skinned asshole.
Like 50 times. Stupid bastard wouldn't let go.
He really wouldn't.
Well, it's pretty
God, he wanted that money.
that price.
Ah, well. I'm certainly interested in some sort of surface firearm. Sounds fun, and... Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. After I saw that dude shoot you, I was a little enamored. No offense, but that was really cool.
Not taken. I see you might have had fancy.
The
Of course.
firearms down in the underground with just arms on fire. It's,
I mean, we have Warforged down there, but that's usually like, well, Drow and Warforged get weird. Very, very weird. Sometimes I have a hard time looking at TNT.
To you, Edelweiss, it's more common to see such a device in the hands of either a Warforged built into a Warforged, or given to the more cannon fodder part of society.
The males, yes.
Yeah.
The queen.
You being a little survivalist of yourself, wink wink nudge nudge. This is your first time seeing one in the flesh, or rather, in the chrome. I don't want to say chrome. I want to say iron.
Yeah.
Fascinating, though.
Yeah.
I never really got to see one up close. It's bulkier design than I was led to believe. But then, orcs. Not that surprising.
He kind of just gives you all a vague smile going. We got a break period over this weekend for the tournament, yeah? So y'all just come see me in your downtime. We'll get things sorted out. I'll find out which one, and depending on your personal skills, preferences, or heck, physical abilities, we'll figure out which one's right for which.
Click flexes.
Small little fee, just to cover licensing and all. You want to make sure you have a license for this. And y'all are set. You have a special Knights Radiant running around.
Alright, they would license this sort of thing, wouldn't they? Ugh.
Only for the most trustable hands. And lucky
Naturally.
for you, he wiggles his fingers, his pinky noticeably missing. These hands are good at forgeries.
You look at the stump, there's a brand on it.
Little teeny tiny brand.
There is a brand.
Got that for jaywalking.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I got that for using the wrong dinner fork.
I was gonna say.
It's from my mom.
I was gonna say this one. I got this for being in love.
Being
From
in
doing
love?
what?
From being in love.
Oh.
I thought you said from eating a glove.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Like, oh dear.
I think he smuggled shit into
I do hear that is illegal on some planets.
I
Yeah.
want the backstory for this love story.
He
Who did you fuck?
Huh?
Her name was Crook.
kind of pushes. Fuck you. Kind of pushes back past the red a little bit and goes, "Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering how little guest is demon."
Oh, right. Him. I actually was wondering what happened to him.
He opens a little like peep slot in the wall, cleverly disguised as a brick. Stands aside and goes, "Come on, y'all, take a look."
Should we stop crowding?
There's not so much room. Quit complaining.
You see the same human noble person of high importance.
Oh boy.
Glasses boy. You see him just kind of tied to a chair, a little bit bruised, a little bit bloody. At the moment, he just seems to be unconscious. He's in there.
Oh, good.
By the way, I don't know. Does Red was listening to the conversation about Knights Radiant looking for him, right?
Yes. You didn't hear me talking to Gale afterwards, but you did hear him like asking if anyone had.
Oh yeah.
If anyone had seen him.
Did we let Crook know?
Crook know what?
You told Cardboard Crook.
Did we let Crook know that Knights Radiant's looking for the kid?
I believe we did. I think we told him when we opened that love letter.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Shut up. The Knights Radiant's looking for the kid. Just FYI.
Oh
If
yes.
Crook didn't tell you.
Why, you think we got him locked up in here? Ain't just for show. Ain't just for pleasure.
Money.
Perception check, everyone.
Pleasure. Oh boy. I
Oh,
can't
they're
see
not.
shit!
My eyes have been opened to the truth.
Because
Um,
things.
Smirk.
Yes.
as you were kind of crammed up next to Red, trying to look at the people, getting a good sight, you note that your right shoulder is wet from having to cram against the wall. You notice this basement's kind of leaking a little bit.
That's odd.
Above you see Croak drooling.
Sheriff kind of looks up too, going, huh. Structural integrity must be, well, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not up to snuff.
That's dangerous. You might want to keep an eye on that. Don't want something bad to happen to our little friend there.
Suppose why I keep at the drain. He kicks the drain at the floor a little bit. Time.
Fair enough.
It's still going to increase the humidity in here. It's going to get really moldy and he might get sick.
Yeah, raises a good point, actually. This is a health hazard.
Really? I mean, I know we're criminals down here, but you know, health and safety standards exist for a reason.
Hey, I want to live till retirement, thank you very much.
I'm glad we're on the same page. By the way, tell me someone has slapped that little bastard silly, because God's above. Ugh, smug little shit.
We
Tell you
wanted
what.
to bitch.
He dies down. I'll give you a little go later on.
Oh, thank you. I've got some issues to work through.
Can I call him mother?
Oh my god.
Almost suddenly, absurdly even, you all hear the sound of a door just crashing open from upstairs.
Oh shit, Pickles.
Distant, muffled.
Well, time to go see what that is.
Wait, I have a plan. I have
Do
an
you?
actual plan for this sort of thing. Holy shit. For once.
A plan to go see what someone's making loud noises?
Look, someone just broke in up there. I'll cast invisibility
On Clickham.
on my wait, hold on, let me double check. No,
Who has
that's
better
for
Snake or
you.
you or Clickham?
Give me 1 second to bring up the book, because I gotta make
Or
sure
the
I'm
rogue.
right about. Okay, look, Jeremy.
Smart.
Do we even have a rogue in this party? Okay, but in all seriousness, I was going to see what I needed to do to cast this on multiple people, so I could put it on both yourself and me. So we could sneak up there, see what's going on, yada yada yada. Let me bring up spells.
Good attempt at a cover.
Isn't that gonna be a lot of spell slots though?
My third level spells aren't. All I have is one.
Necessary.
Cast spell using a spell slot of you can target one additional creature for each slot. Yeah, it'll just use up a third level spell slot, and the only spell I have in that is Fear, and I don't use that spell ever because it wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. So, yeah, I'll cast invisibility on myself and Ezekiel,
Okay.
and then we will sneak on up.
I will consider you both invisible. Sheriff looks alert, and he's got his hand just off to his sidearm right there, a similar looking black iron. And
Black iron.
Sweet Boy off near the kegs just kind of takes in a low stance, his ears perked backwards. He just has a low to himself.
Oh, if Sweet Boy's worried? Okay, fine, then I care now. Okay, time to get serious. Let's go.
Alright, if you all hear a fight break out, don't hesitate to bust in there and back us up. Otherwise, me and Ezekiel are gonna go in there, scout out things, and, do sneaky bastard things. You ready, Ezekiel?
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, I'll wait to reveal stuff until y'all move over to the upstairs level.
Okay, I'm going...
Your amp, please.
What'd you say, man?
My neighbors are being assholes.
Oh, turn up that amp, yeah!
Yeah, crank up that Arianda Grande.
Grande.
Alright, Edelweiss and Ezekiel. First, immediately from the front door, you see, a multitude of people just kind of rushing in from the storm, from what looks like the storm outside. You see two people holding open the doors for others again, as everyone else just kind of scatters inside their clothes, just dripping wet
Oh, from the okay.
from the storm outside. An ever distant thunder sound to remind everyone that's happening.
The gods are angry.
Wait a minute.
Also,
I swear I recognize two of these people. Aren't they like from the Bandana Bandits?
The little yellow one, he is, yeah.
Give me an intelligence roll. Just
I like
straight
still have their
intelligence.
card on me and everything.
Yeah, I think he did remember them for me.
Roll at advantage.
My
Oh my
hoarding
God.
pays off.
Oh my God.
McSuckin.
Yeah, you immediately recognize two of them from back in the Mushroom Forest, back where you had that Feywild-induced drug trip. However, you don't see the red one with them. That kind of puts you off.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Gonna creep a little bit closer and try to listen in on what's going on here.
Yeah, if you give me a stealth roll at advantage. For being
Will
invisible.
I'm gonna
Diddly do.
to join.
Oh yeah, bitches!
Landon, are you gonna attempt the same?
Yeah.
You give me a stealth roll too, also at advantage. I'm being so generous today.
Thanks.
Sorry for all my
invisibility.
shuffling, by the way. I imagine you've been hearing that.
That's fine.
There you
I was
go.
wondering who was scratching a table.
That-
Shuffle.
To tell
He's
you
being
guys
immersed,
because
he's-
it's kind of gross or not.
Anyways.
Fuck it, I might as well. Scratching at my mouse pad with a knife because there's like grime.
Oh no, I feel.
Because, you know, daily mouse pad for like 3 years. And I'm like,
That's
Yeah.
less gross than I thought it would be.
oh,
Yes,
there's a shit ton of it, though. It's nasty. It's like dust, pretty much.
Okay, alright. Everyone just kind of pours into the inn. The halfling is the last one in, so I'm gonna like label human, dwarf, halfling.
Racially organized for your prejudices.
Yeah.
I probably need a new mouse pad.
Remember, instead of human, I should say human looking.
Gotcha. I mean, the blonde dude's definitely human, but like the others could be either way. So,
Can't tell.
yep, can't see those ears.
Or he
Halfling
could
is the
be a
last
faint
one
disguise.
in before the two bandana bandits just kind of close the doors, just wiping sweat off their brows. Dwarf just looks at everyone going, alright, everyone inside, we're safe from the storm. Innkeep. He looks over at the cardboard cutout of Crook, which is now leaning against the dresser, just slowly slumping down.
Oh boy.
Never mind. Well,
And keep sick, guys.
He doesn't say that out loud.
the dwarf just kind of looks around initially. He just goes, oh, doesn't look anyone else has taken refuge in here. Suppose we dry off. Perception check from Ezekiel and Edelweiss.
Na, 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 na.
Are Red and I sticking by like the door to peek, or are we just kind of
still on
huddling?
advantage. Perception. Well then!
Well then,
Yeah.
No!
That is a
I
good
was right
question.
the first time.
That is a good question.
I just want to know for the sake of, do we know what's going on, and do we know that who's up there? You know.
If you guys want to try to peek, I was gonna ask you both for a plan of action while those two do their scouting.
I'm kind of worried if we peek. I'd rather not risk it personally, but if Red's good at it, then I support her.
Sweet Boy becomes more tense by the moment as Sweet Boy's just kind of staring both up at, like, he's switching between the ceiling, the stairs, and the basement wall as he's just like
There
starts
goes.
to like open his mouth as if ready to bark, but he kind of just closes it. But he's getting real agitated.
Y'all might want to
Give
calm
me
down.
Where?
animal handling. Click on Brownie.
Okay. Animal handling. Can I use charity? Charity? Is that charity? Empathy. To gain advantage. Okay.
She's asking a question. Amanda, you're quiet.
Oh, hello? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Can I use my empathy for the day to advantage the
From your gift of charity, yes, you may.
Okay.
If you wish to spend it here. Ouchie.
Oh!
Wait, did I still no, I didn't have to
Spend
fucking-
your half an inspiration.
No, the Temple Guardians.
Okay.
Stop the Temple Guard.
Listen, please.
You try really hard to kind of just soothe sweet boy, but he just gets more tense. He just kind of like gently pushes past you as if to be more protective of you, as he just like bares his fangs at the basement around him.
The whole room? Where?
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
Okay, he's looking around at the basement or he's looking around at the door?
He's looking in several different spots.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay,
weird.
Can I look at those spots or at least some of them?
So,
Like the one he keeps going to the most?
Can we
as,
both?
as I've said, he kind of just stares up at the ceiling, stares off to the stairs, and then stares off at the wall. No particular spots on the wall in the ceiling, just general directions.
Could we both perception then? Since we're. Oh, sorry, Danny. What did you want to do?
Well, he's uncomfortable with the room. That's the problem. So there's something in the room. He's sensing something in the room. So it's the room as a whole. So we can't look at anything specific.
Yeah.
Give me... Both of you give me insight.
Insight. Okay.
Oh well, okay.
God
Do
damn.
I even need to roll?
Yes.
Power.
Bad at animal handling, good at insight.
Initially you think he's just stirred up by all the commotion upstairs, you know, the sudden loud noises, but he seems to just be like, you kind of note that he is more on the drier side of the room than the wetter side, and that might have something to do with it.
Okay.
I think it's the wetness. He doesn't like the wetness.
I'm gonna lick the wet.
He's a dog. Of course he doesn't want to be wet.
I'm gonna lick it. Gonna lick it, Jerry.
No, Ray of Frosted or something. Don't lick it.
I'm gonna lick it.
No,
Back to that here in a moment.
We need
not
like
on
a
TV.
sitcom sting. Like, we'll be right back.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh man.
You lick it. Please give me a will save.
Oh god.
With tavern food. Alright, folks?
But don't.
Going back to Edelweiss and Ezekiel, Team Double E Battery.
No.
No?
No, I said all. Sorry.
Okay. You both kind of just like stare over at the situation. The dwarf, after mentioning just getting off dry, he points over to the
E-batteries don't exist.
Shh. He points over to the. It stands for double electrum. Excuse you. He points over to the.
Like literally, it goes A, B, C, D, F.
Not argue. You win already. There's no arguing.
Stands for electrum.
And then it goes to N,
Heroin.
and then A23.
He points over to
Go.
the blonde sailor and gently points upstairs. The blonde sailor just kind of motions over, peeks up this stair, before making a direct course for you guys. Both of you, give me another stealth check. I want
At advantage?
Normal roll for this one, because it's a
Normal.
sudden. It's a sudden. He makes his way over, and you try very hard not to just bump into a chair or slam into a table. You swear you kick up some dust while he crosses over, which causes him to kind of just looks over at Edelweiss.
Oh no. Oh, please, no. Isn't it?
Like,
Walks past you, stares up the other stairs, gives a thumbs up to the dwarf. And he just goes, alright, bar the door. The two bandana banditos proceed to put a lock, those like wooden bar locks over the door. The halfling just kind of goes around closing as many drapes as he can. The woman sitting next to the pool just kind of she just kind of does what's it called? She kind of just gracefully waves her hands over the pool as if doing arcane incantations. When a dwarf just takes off his hat, puts it aside, and goes, right, well, start searching. Must be on the first floor somewhere.
Wait, so they...
In room.
What did he say that last part?
He said for his last sentence, right, we'll start searching. Let's go with the first floor. I don't think they'd put him in a bedroom.
Him.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, fucking boy. Okay. How do we want to,
Who got one of the sending stones? Motherfucker, both of us have each other's, don't we?
What? What about sending stones? Did we get sending stones? I don't remember that.
The earpieces from the maze.
From when you guys did the maze, Crook gave you matching sending stones to communicate with your partner.
Right. Okay.
You never took those back.
Ah, well, shit. But we can telepathically communicate with each other at the very least right now, so that's nice.
Your sending stones a lot. I swore you had to actually speak.
Oh, were
Yeah,
they?
sending stones you have to, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Only I can telepathically communicate with people.
That's
Excuse you. That's my thing. Jesus, quit taking my trademarks here.
Yeah, come on, Smurf.
She's the only mind reader, mind freak, Chris Angel.
So when are you gonna do
Mind
that
freak.
then? Like,
I am now going to change my class to Great Old One Warlock,
Okay.
and
cool.
cast Eldritch Blast.
All right, I'll allow it. Give me damage. Don't bother rolling for it. Just give me the damage straight up. I want to prove you're better.
Okay, yeah, I totally did.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
did
god.
70 damage to 3 of them because
Okay,
I just
cool.
naturally get an extra bolt of
Cool.
Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and add one participation award in your inventory for that one.
Okay. Oh shit. What do we want to do here? Because we know exactly what they're here for now.
can I have a participation?
Supposedly,
award, too?
we're not for sure.
Okay, there's only 2 people that would be here that we could think of that they're looking for. Either, Little Lord Fartleroy in the back, or Chippy. And the way they
It could
talk,
be Click. It could be Click. It could be you. It
Okay,
could
but
be
they-
Ezekiel.
they specifically said, I don't think they'd put him in a room. Which connotes that they're like, no, we're looking for someone that they took, that they stashed. I don't think they'd put them in a room, whereas any one of us would presumably be in a room.
What if it's Chauncey?
They want Chauncey, they're gonna fucking fight me for it.
They've want Sweet Boy.
They're gonna fucking die. Click 'em will freeze their nuts off.
I will give you a singular plan of action before I bounce back to Red and Click.
I... What do I want to do here? Give me just a second.
I assume we're going to be communicating via, like, tapping each other's shoulder invisibly.
Yeah.
Good luck doing that.
I'm like, do I have a... No, I don't have any kind of, like, hidden language shit, so,
That's true, you're both invisible.
Oh wait, no, they're not. Okay.
Let me think. Okay, hold on. Do that.
I like to imagine you both like bumped into each other while trying to move out of the way of that blonde sailor, dude. That's
Oh, totally.
You're just like shoulder to shoulder right now.
What if they do the thing where you like draw on someone's back, but it?
I'm going to, before I do anything, I'm going to kind of like grab Ezekiel's hand and like kind of place it on the table in a sort of like stay here kind of gesture, and then I'm going to try to make my way back to the room where everyone's hiding in.
Okay.
Should I roll to stealth, or are we just going to move back to everybody else?
Give me a stealth roll. Give me a stealth
Enamel
roll.
handling for.
Do I get an advantage at this one, or are they still...
No, you'll see why.
Okay, cool. I have a really
Concerning.
bad feeling about that woman in the water, but, you know...
As you mosey towards the basement, the blonde sailor dude nearly brushes past you again, going, "Hey, what about this door back here?"
Ah!
Is it obvious that do we know inside that he's coming towards the door?
Do we hear him? Like, he's close enough,
You
right?
hear a faint voice, which will be a concern here in a moment.
But I need to lick
You
the
hear-
floor.
You hear him faintly from the basement. Edelweiss, you have one brief moment of sneaking through the door as he turns around to the dwarf, going, "Maybe we should try here first. I can try to pick the lock."
He's talking
Okay.
about our door, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I slip in.
And one moment before I get to you,
Okay.
click 'em!
Ah!
As your tongue reaches out to lick the water, you just kind of...
Oh, shit.
It tastes like water, but then a tiny hand grabs at your tongue.
Yep.
Squeeze!
In the hunt, and the detective books I will read.
Click him! I told you no!
Both of
I
you,
know it's sorry.
both of you down in the basement hear faintly, "Hey, what about this door?" As someone's face is pulled into the wall. Sheriff Reddy's his black iron. Otherwise, you walk in. Just come smack into the wall. Red next to him. Sheriff pointing a gun at the wall. Sweet boy just on the verge of barking up a storm.
Everybody stay calm.
A face morphs from the wall that just speaks to the both of you, going, "Got your tongue."
No. Oh, no.
Pushes click him 5 feet backwards.
Ow! Whoa, where did
Into
I...
the sheriff's arm. Sheriff kind of just finagles as he catches Clickham.
Charisse.
Thank you.
Okay, am I able to do things? Oh, fuck me.
Splosh.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, that's a problem.
You know it.
Sweet boy immediately.
Oh!
No,
Oh, times like this, I wish I learned silence.
Ezekiel. You immediately see everyone upstairs perk up as you hear the muffled sounds of Sweet Boy, followed by cackling from the basement.
Panic.
At the
Edelweiss, from the back of your head, "You're on your own."
Oh, fucking thanks, asshole.
It's okay. I'm still here, Dad.
I have type disadvantage.
Look, I'm not surprised, but still, thanks a lot. I need to basically grab Charisse and tell her to telepathically tell Ezekiel to go after the lady that was doing magic-y shit with the water.
Oh, and Red would be ready to prepare an Eldritch Blast, so that would be startling.
You have a sending stone.
You in fact do. And it's...
Oh right,
You
yeah,
do!
right, yeah. We just talked about this.
I mentioned it, so I probably put it in my ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want everyone for their sending stone in their inventory. If you haven't already added it, add it. Go ahead, it's free.
Okay.
But jot down who your sending stone is connected to. For Red and Clickham, that's to each other, and for Edelweiss and Ezekiel, that's to each other.
Okay.
Just make a note of that.
Noted. Yeah, I'll use my sending stone to tell Ezekiel to try and target the lady doing weird shit with the water. He's made an elemental.
Okay, I have my plan.
Okay, good. I can just end the invisibility on myself, but concentrate on it for Ezekiel still, right?
Let me see here. Well, that's true. It is concentration. You can. I'll say you can maintain concentration on him, but once he attacks, casts a spell, you know.
Oh yeah. Once he does the thing,
Yeah,
sure.
that's gone. Or if you break concentration, he's just pop.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'll drop invisibility, and Okay. Hey, do I remember off the top of my head if this super secret basement door had a latch on our side, like something to bar it from, our side?
Not off the top of your head, though. Looking back on it, you don't see any immediate sort of lock, latch, or barricade.
Son of a bitch. That only unlocks doors, right? Yeah, a target that...
Have it knock happen
Okay.
upstairs.
What?
Knock on something upstairs.
Oh, all that'll do is unlock the door.
Yeah, all this
Yeah.
does is unlock the door.
Smart.
But also, it has to be something.
A
you can see.
loud knock audible from as far away as 300 feet.
Something you can see within range.
When you cast the spell,
Yeah.
a loud knock audible from his... Oh, interesting. Okay.
I didn't realize that I psyched upon it. I saw 300 feet. I'm like, that's far. I won't knock.
No, that's
Okay. I am,
specifically audible, though. The range is still 60 feet.
Yeah.
I am desperately trying to...
Eldritch Blast!
I'm really sorry, Danielle. I will let you do your thing in just a second. I'm just like...
I have literally nothing I can do. Eldritch Blast!
I'm not going to give you time to think properly.
That's fine,
We're
'cause I
going
did
to
the
go
main
to
thing.
Initiative.
That's fine. I did the main thing I needed to do anyways, so...
I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs.
Mr.
I have an idea.
God damn.
Go, Ezekiel, tell us your idea.
It's not my turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you're gonna do the thing with the stuff. Okay.
He's doing
But I still haven't broken my invisibility. Okay, good. Oh, okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
roll.
Oh my, alright, initiative. I forgot.
Chinchillative.
12. Rock, paper, scissors winning. On shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot
Rock.
paper. Okay, I win.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how that's gonna work out for you, but
It's called winning feels me, dude. You know?
solid 5 Secorinos as I sort out initiative. Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Alright.
Eldritch Blast!
I'm running
Panic.
a session. A session is when I set up combat for my players to inevitably defeat in 3 turns or less. But sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes it takes 2 turns.
That is in fact.
Wouldn't it be?
within
That's not always the case. Sometimes it takes 4.
That is under the umbrella of less. Why are you shush?
I don't know.
Because it's wayward.
I tell people to be quiet when I know they're right.
Exactly.
It's like, no, you're in Papa's house.
This is my escapism.
Greetings. Welcome.
Papa's house.
Welcome to Papa's house.
Fight me or something, etc.
Steve is definitely my favorite horseman of the apocalypse.
No, he's the fucking worst. Fuck Steve.
Fuck him.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck him. Yeah, actually.
Okay, so
All
combat
right.
is officially started.
I will give you that in just 1 second, Reno.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. I appreciate you asking.
'Cause I know what I'm gonna done diddly do.
I'll blow you a kiss. I'll blow you a kiss, man.
I know you can buy a can.
Amanda, intercept, go.
Oh
Ah!
no,
did I get
that's
it?
gay, homie.
Did I get it? Did
Yeah,
I
you
catch
did.
it?
Touchdown, Berman Thomas.
That's God moding.
Oh no, I
Alright.
failed.
Alright, Smirk. A watery being just burst out of the wall, pushing back Clickham after grabbing his tongue.
All right, I stay
didn't know-
invisible. I move slightly over to the left. I can still see like anyone coming down those stairs. I can see them from right where I'm sitting. Yes,
If you're facing the stairs, yes.
I am, and I'm going to ready a shot with my little bow and arrow. And I'm going to use specifically one of my fire arrows. What arrows did I have again? I'm going to use one of my radiant arrows.
Oh.
I forget what the damage those do, actually. I don't think I have a special, like, edition
Nope.
for it.
They'll do the same damage as your bow does. I'll say +1 and with radiant damage specifically.
Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm gonna ready a shot for whoever comes down those stairs first.
Alright, that is your ready action now. Do a little tick. Or you just remember that you're on hold.
I will also specifically like warn Ezekiel not to come down the stairs lightly because I have a shot ready in case he's planning to come back for whatever.
Blow watch on you.
Okay, but yeah, otherwise that's my turn.
Dwarfy's turn. He's just gonna kind of perk up immediately, just going, well, boys, seems we're getting to work. What's the basement, it seems. Get that door down. He's just pointing directions left and right. It's like, okay, you unbar the door, you come with me, you stay here. He's gonna move let's see here. He's gonna move all the way to the door. Ezekiel,
Yes.
you watch the dwarf go over the door and he just kind of looks it over before going, bah, arcane lock. He kind of just rubs his eye a little bit before shooting what looks to be a ray of frost just directly out of it at the doorknob. Kicking open the door after. Those of you in the basement just hear the door violently kick open. That'll be his turn.
Dang.
Waterly Doodad Boy. That's his name. Don't forget.
Waterly Doodad Boy.
Waterly Doodad Boy. Sakurina.
Ravioli.
that
Gonna get
porcioli.
spaghetti-oli. The water wraith looks over at Red initially, just readies a sling-like arm, reaching over to try to grab one of your hands, but you definitely just pull back due to your dexterity just in time. It just looks at you going, "Come on! I don't hurt!" His arms just violently flailing around.
Sure to buck up, buddy.
He misses, so that's his turn. Red, you're up.
Fred looks beyond less than unimpressed. Just puts her hand up for an Eldritch fucking blast!
Eldritch fucking blast.
Blast.
Fucking Eldritch Blast.
Give me damage. Give me damage. A solid 6 damage.
Don't forget,
And-
Daniel, you get an extra beam because you're 5th level.
I do.
So you may go ahead and attack again if you wish. Your second one misses, so here's how this is gonna go. You shoot the Eldritch Blast from your paw with such a force, such a stern face, like, "Nah, you touched my boy." Push this water wraith into the wall so hard that he just kind of splats against the wall. Your second shot moves in to follow up before you just watch as he just kind of immediately sponges into the wall onto the other side. Just clever.
Oh.
Don't trust anyone that tries to give you tongue on the first date, Click.
Well, no, he was trying to give him tongue.
Click, I raised you better than that.
And nobody.
Is that your turn, Red?
Yes.
Go
I
over
didn't
to-
necessarily want him to go in there. Well, I don't really care if the guy lives or dies.
Pussy boy, you're up.
I shall ray of frost. Hacha.
You're just gonna go like through the peephole.
Yes.
Just
Alright.
stick your hand
Stick my
in
finger.
there.
Stick your hand in there. Let's go. Alright. Give me damage because you hit.
I just want to freeze him, just so he doesn't do anything else.
Yeah. No problem. So with a ray of frost, you just shoot directly into the peephole. Before he can even react, you just hear on the other side, "Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it."
Is that it, Minda?
Oh yeah, that's it. Sorry, my bad.
No worries, no worries. I'm about to ask you. Now we move on to Wannon.
Hi!
You're up. See
Alright,
everyone
Wannon.
geared, ready.
Question.
Go, dude, go.
Go do it.
Will a dagger of frost freeze water?
That's for you to find out in combat.
Why do you gotta be like this?
He can't just give you
Fast-paced
all the
action,
answers.
Let's go.
5. How far can I move again?
30 feet. Or you can use your cunning action to dash.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out my dagger of frost, one-time use, and I'm going to specifically throw. Like she's like got her hands in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over.
I think that's what it was. Oh, it was over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and like basically peg her in the hands and hope that like the knife explodes when it hits something.
You're gonna like just throw the dagger straight at her.
At her hands, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go
If
ahead.
it misses, it'll hit the water.
Yeah. See?
Go ahead and give me your attack roll while I tick off your invisibility.
You know what's nice, Wayward? Is that that's a sneak attack.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Stealthy boy.
And also, she hasn't had a turn yet.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my gosh!
You know what? That is fair, valid, and acceptable. Go ahead and give me advantage on that attack roll.
Damn.
Should I just roll my normal knife throw?
Yes. But with advantage, you sly dog.
Give it to me.
Oh!
Give me your damage.
Oh.
Also, that's a. I imagine they're surprised. So that's a crit.
Shit.
I'm gonna do crit math here for a moment.
It should be the left one, I believe.
Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call.
Because the damage is the same for throwing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 7, and then the max is a 6, so that'd be 13.
A 6 for a dagger.
Oh, excuse me, it's 4. Excuse me.
4. Yeah. All right. I'm doing
That'd be
quick
11.
math. Quick math. All right.
I already
So
rolled a
you just
4 on
kinda-
that. Christ.
Burst out of your invisibility. Your form slowly takes. Your form slowly comes into life as you just throw your dagger straight at this woman. She instinctively brings up her hands to kind of block the shot before it just pegs her right in the hand. She just reels back her arms. The pool of water that was glowing before her has stopped, and the halfling just yells out, "Go!"
Good.
Is that your turn?
Tend to disengage like a bitch.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, look how many people are there.
Yeah, you get the fuck out
Run,
of
boy,
there.
run!
Fucking run your ass off.
His bonus action to dash, I would imagine, is what you're meaning.
Yeah.
Let's see. You came from here, so you get an extra 30 feet of your movement.
Oh.
That's okay. No pressure.
Eh.
Decide your own destiny.
Everywhere sucks.
Okay, but think about it. They're probably, if you go to the left, they're gonna have to split off from their main assault
Yeah,
if they
yeah.
want to chase
That's
you.
the other side. I don't want to run into the dwarf together there. So yeah, we'll go here.
And also, if you make it upstairs, you'll technically go to your floor. And we don't know how visitors work. Because you're staying here, you're staying on your own magical floor, remember?
Oh, yeah.
My own lore used against me. Clever girl.
Easy, breezy, beautiful, clever girl.
Is that your turn, Wannon?
Yes.
I wag my finger at you. Moving on to NPCs.
I'm God.
The 4 people over here just kind of very quickly just shed civilian disguises. You kind of note as you're running away, Ezekiel, that they seem to just like kind of put up hoods, slide on masks. They have a very intricate uniform about them. Seems this was planned. He's slowly converting everyone here in a moment. I said change sides. There we go.
Oh God, it's Moon Knight.
One over here, quickly, as she passes, just kind of, as hard as she can, pushes the wooden bars that were originally in place off the doors. As she runs up, let me see here, 10. She's going to dash over to you to kind of try to block your way upstairs. This one is going to join her. Hop and a dash. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's just enough movement speed. I got
Motherfucker.
one dashing right. So I'm gonna let you have fun first.
Oh boy.
One's gonna go downstairs, charging immediately down, going, "Alright, let me at him!"
And I'm gonna shoot him right as soon as he comes into view.
That will pop your invisibility, so go ahead and give me your attack roll.
Fantiddly-tastic. Hold on, let me edit this real quick, because you said I get a +1 due to those arrows?
+1 to damage.
Oh, it's just +1 to damage. Okay.
Yes. I love the term rental short bow so much.
I would imagine Sweet Boy's gonna fight.
Sweet Boy will... that's a good term. Give me 1 second.
So, quick question, what is this music?
This is a Dungeon Fighter Online soundtrack.
Ah.
I will say, Sweet Boy 2 disheveled to act on the first turn. However, he will act on Clickum's next turn.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Sheriff is getting his bearings together after catching Clickum, which is why those two are out for
Gotcha.
the first turn. Alright, Edelweiss. Just prepping, you immediately knock back an arrow, shoots towards the stairs. Arrow just shooting right past this dude as he just halts, this arrow flying right past his face, landing into the wall.
Son of a bitch.
He just kind of looks at the arrow going, "Oh shit!
Surprise, asshole!
Oh, you're with the Knights, aren't you?
I'm with killing you and your friends. That's what I'm with.
Buzz off, you got it first.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself!
I said it first,
I said
friendo.
it second!
Oh, well, I'm sorry. That's too little too late.
Alright.
I just imagine Red going, girls, you're both pretty.
Going over to Lannon.
Howdy.
Howdy doody, my dude.
I want to die.
I'm gonna make
You're
an
about
attack
to.
against you. Oh, no silence.
I didn't hear you, to be honest.
Rippin' pepperoni.
With the pepperoni.
Hello?
May we pray
No,
Hello?
you're
for
good, man.
Ezekiel?
I'm
Hello?
just rolling. I'm
Hello?
rolling.
I've been
Rest
here.
in... Okay.
Yeah.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty.
Never spaghettis. You're spaghettis.
He's gonna kill you.
The halfling who has donned a mask just reaches over to his side as he runs over to you, and the same swipe that he draws, he cuts along your side with a clean, sharp blade, catching you off guard as you take 5 damage from the blow. Very tiny hands, leaving your side more vulnerable than you'd like. So, he points his blade towards you, waiting for your next move. This girl's gonna go. Hey, howdy doody. She looks over to a pool of water in which the dagger that you have thrown bounced off of you and is slowly just freezing over the water, and she just kind of just very quickly mutters like, "Oh shit."
I'm so sorry.
Huh? You're good.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I guess Sweet Boy can be fighting, but I didn't roll initiative, so I guess that would be kind of unfair.
No, I was gonna say, Sweet Boy's gonna act on your next turn with you.
Oh,
If you
okay.
wish to direct him, because he was too scared on his first turn.
That's fair.
Too surprised.
Too surprised.
Too surprised.
He's barking too much. He
Worf,
hasn't
worf.
acted yet.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor baby. She's gonna give you a quick and dirty ray of frost that just shoots his way towards you as you're surrounded, Wannon. Do you feel it in your bones?
Oh no.
Stay strong, Ezekiel.
As your side's exposed, you see a ray just shoot right into your vision from an angry spellcaster, and you just very deftly crook your head to the right as it just lands into the wall to your side. Whew. Close one. She just speaks up. Next one won't miss.
I'm sure it will, bitch.
Moving over.
Otherwise,
to
you're not there.
I'm there in spirit.
Snurk, round 2.
Oh, better yet, I can hear her over the sending stone. I'm just gonna, like, toss my bow to the side and draw my weapon. Or my, rapier.
Yeah.
And, let's see. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to stab the shit out of him. I think I'm going to stab the shit out of him. I'm going to stab the living shit out of him.
Oh shit.
Hey, damage.
And
Ooh.
by the way,
Damn.
because I'm such a Calipigian stallion of a man, I'm also going to go ahead and spend one of my inspirations to do a defensive flourish, so I get to add 8 to my AC and my damage. This man can go fuck himself.
Yeah. Shit, dude. Shit.
He's dead.
Yeah. Bye. Mistake number 1. You came down.
Specifically, though, can I, leave him, bleeding and unconscious and not dead? Assuming this is going to kill him, because I don't know that it is, but I'd like to point out that I'm specifically not aiming to actually kill these dudes. I want them alive, just unconscious, and wishing that they'd made better life choices.
Non-lethal. Just gotta stick your being non-lethal. It's okay.
I have to say it fancy-like, Danielle. I'm the height of drow.
Boy.
I have to be fancy about this, Charisse. I'm the height of drow fashion.
I'll
There you
get to the
go.
result here in a moment.
Oh, ooh.
Be afraid.
I don't crit often, but when I do, fuck them.
As you both bicker and argue, he leans over the handrails just to get his words out, and you just take the moment just as swiftly as you can. You just push forward with your rapier, jabbing right into his stomach, just keeping your distance between you and him. A stern look in your eyes. He just kind of clutches over, going, "These guys ain't fucking around."
Non-lethal, but
As he
stomach.
very, very shakily reaches over to his ear as he says that, notably.
Gotcha.
The same motion for standing stones.
Oh, I figured.
Not a link pearl.
Oh, of course not. Totally different things.
Magic Bluetooth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I will count your AC as 23 until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Good job, dude. Well, I see you've upgraded. It's almost as if you're heavy armor class right now.
Yeah, I'm almost kind of like a paladin, really.
I know, right? With the radiant arrow, and then your high AC and your good damage.
And by trying to
What's
not
that?
kill people, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, pretty radiant.
The name's Radiant. Nice Radiant.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is very much the end of my turn. Boo!
No.
Moving over to the dwarf. He quickly marches down the stairs and he just goes, "Damn it, boy, what I tell you about being cocky, get out of here!" Oh, one of these echoing.
Oh, sorry.
One of these echoing me. It's all good.
Is it me? I'm turning it down. It's
And
down.
you.
Oh,
there we
Is
go.
it here? Okay, my bad.
That's all good. So the dwarf just speaks up. "Get out of here, boy!" He pulls over Let me see. I'm gonna play out the scene downstairs. He kind of just reaches over to the hooded fellow that you just stabbed horribly. Just
I
pulls him
did.
backwards.
Non-lethal though.
Non-lethally stabbed.
Pushes him back out the door. Stares down at you with his dwarfy might. You fight me now.
Or you could just put your weapons down and leave this fucking establishment. You know, whatever. I'm generous. Crazy thought.
Intimidation. Oh, I hear clicking. I'm afraid.
You're clicking. That's not just me.
It's not me.
Oh
Guys.
boy.
That wasn't me.
Oh.
Bwah.
Bwah. Bwah. Okay, here's what happens. Another ray of frost shooting straight from this dwarf's eye. Just, you see his eye just glow in azure blue for a moment before it just shoots you directly into the chest, dealing 9 damage to you otherwise.
Oh, wow.
I want you to... Actually, no, I don't. As this beam hits you in the chest, you feel your muscles tense up. It's hard to get breaths in. You will be considered restrained.
Oh, son of a bitch. You know, I was gonna try and take it easy on your boys, but I think I'm going to kill you.
Clicky boy.
Wow.
Looking through the peephole by, well, really just jumping up and holding on for dear life. You watch as the water wraith, just partially solid, trying to shake off the snowflakes you gave him, just going, right. He motions over to the human noble, splashing out a cork of water.
No.
From his hand,
No.
going, drink up. You're going for a ride.
No.
Pulling
Gross.
back his hair before just shoving the bottle down his throat.
Diddy.
Son of
You
a
watch
bitch.
his form turn liquid before he just kind of absorbs it into himself.
No.
Refreshing. Now for my little problem. Watch him splish into the wall.
He gets movement speed penalty though, right?
Oh fuck, you're right. You're so
Which
right.
doesn't matter because the room is like tiny anyway. I think it's only reduced 5 feet.
He starts to attempt to like just kind of meld himself back into the wall, just going, "Oh, damned ice magic." That'll be his turn.
Oh wait, sorry, did I? No, I didn't mean to. I did. Sorry, I meant to like
you're
read
good,
the
you're good.
description.
Ready, Freddy, you're up.
So
Reduced by 10 feet.
the door's locked, right?
At the moment, though, you could try to bust on in if you wanted to. You don't see any clear way of opening it.
You could step over me. I'm small enough.
You could also step on me. No, don't do
No.
that. Don't do that.
Illegal.
Those feelings haven't awoken in me yet. I'm only 35. This is your daily smack 'em cakes interaction. Step on me, mommy. Oh my god, please shut up.
Y'all know we're on
You can't
YouTube,
hide
right?
what's inside.
Y'all know we don't care, right? Like, how many games in are we?
No, no, we have 0 viewers.
Look, I just need to remind you.
You can't.
Maybe we should not put "Step on Me, Mommy" on the record.
We coward.
Danny.
Also, yeah, we've said worse.
Two wrongs do not make right.
But two rights make a left.
Yeah.
Let's party.
Sorry.
So, is the door like magically locked?
You can't tell.
Am I gonna have to use strength to to try and break down the door?
You don't have to.
Okay. I'll do not that. I'll do not the strength potion because that will fail. It's guaranteed. So I don't. Would it be like trying to pick the lock or something, or how would I open the door?
As I said, you see no clear way, no obvious, no visible way of opening this door.
Wait, would
Can
the
I-
sheriff know?
Can I yell something at Red?
I'll allow it.
Charisse, I can unlock the door with a spell. Just help me with this stumpy fuck.
That works too.
Alright, fine. What about it? Do I want to just Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else that I could use. Yeah, it would just be Eldritch Blast.
Welcome to the
Going to
world
Eldritch
of warlocks.
Blast.
Welcome to the good life.
Welcome to the warlocks.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the dwarf.
Blast his little beard off.
Kaboom.
Waddy.
Quickly dodges to the side for your first shot, but your second shot pegs him as he tries to move. Go ahead and give me damage.
There's nowhere for him to move, but there's also the knockback.
No worries. Kind of just slams into the corner as you peg him with that second shot.
Should be like Diablo and he gets stunned because he hit a wall.
Ah.
Let's just go ahead and pull out the wall mechanics splat book.
Get him, sweet boy. I'm done. Get him, sweet boy. Get him,
Get
sweet
him.
boy.
Barf, barf.
Barf.
Fuck him up.
Barf.
That's all I can do.
I can
Send-
click on his stats, right? Oh, sorry.
Sick him, sweet boy.
Click on.
Sheet.
I know he does. I have it open, but I mean, I can click on it like how I click on mine, right?
I believe so. You should be able to. Let me.
Oh, I see. I think. Hold on. Will it?
Yeah,
This is a
test it
test.
for you.
Oh.
That's okay. I tested with you. Yeah, you're able to.
Okay. What is challenge? Was that experience points?
That is his challenge class. How much he's worth as an enemy.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Basically, if you fought him, how strong is he?
Oh,
Not very.
yeah, not very. Well,
Yeah.
the only thing I can do is bite, so.
Bite him.
Barf.
Bite him.
Gonna bite at his leggies.
Alright, give me that roll. Go ahead and click on that bite attack.
Which one? So the 9 is what I roll? The 9 is the hit one?
It should be the bite. The attack is 10.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Oh, you're
Okay.
good. So, alright. Sweet Boy goes in for a bite for the dwarf, but he just kind of pushes Sweet Boy back. Like, get back! Keeps him at arm's length. Clicking. What are you gonna do for your turn?
So what happened with this guy is he bored the kid.
He turned
Yeah.
the kid into liquid before sorking him in.
Okay. And it's common sense to assume that if I hit him with Ray of Frost, the kid would get hurt.
Do we care?
That's
I
fair.
really don't.
Okay, Ray of Frost, let's do it.
I
Actually-
want, because of the angle you're aiming at, disadvantage if you are going
Okay.
to.
Could I was could I do what's it called instead?
You can do
then?
magic missile through it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I
That's
switch
true.
that up for magic
Yeah.
missile and
Yeah,
push him
that's
into the
fine.
corner?
I will allow it.
Thank you. Disadvantage. Wait, that's an auto hit, right?
Yeah, magic missile is auto hit.
Okay.
This is
Right.
all hit. It just rolls damage.
Let me check really quick how many level 2 spells I have left really fast.
It's been a full day, so you should have all of your spell slots.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should.
so I'll use one and I'll cast at level 2.
Oakley dokily.
And it misses. Oh, I know. I'm
No,
stupid.
and it.
It all hits.
I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah, good. You blast this fool with magic missile. You shoot not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 magic missiles inside that room. Just with your arm just aimed in there, just.
Just blind shots.
Clickham's arm recoils with every shot as every missile just U-turns into this guy as he's trying to meld into the wall like. I knew I should have gotten the kid first.
I ain't no kid.
I had my turn.
I'll make sure to rip out that tongue next time.
The only thing getting ripped out is that boy from your intestine.
Oh my god.
Wannon, you are surrounded by velociraptors.
You're Chris Pratt. What do you do?
Back against the wall. Alright, fair.
And up the stairs into my room.
You know, we really should have expected that. Shut up!
Like, I don't know why we didn't see that coming. Like, what else was he gonna do? Stand there and fight us honorably?
I mean, I could have
He's a
stabbed
rogue.
one of them, but
Nah. Hopefully they can follow you and, you know, you can distract more of them so we don't have to deal with them.
they're gonna try and end up in their own floor.
Perfect.
Well, they don't have a room in here, so they wouldn't have a floor.
When it gets to the attic.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Alright, is that the end of your turn, Wannon?
I'll go on my sending stone and relay that, crippled the hands of the lady in the fountain, crippled a hand, have lured guards, or have lured 2 of them to try and chase me upstairs.
I'll respond back that, as far as I know, Water Elemental is still a problem regardless of her, and we've got their leader engaged in combat down here. Wounded another one of them with a gut stab.
I'm gonna try and... Actually, no, I can't try and make my way over there, because this is as far as I move, I think. 3... Yeah, pretty much. I can move 1 more square.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it!
That's like semi, like almost cheating though, because you can just teleport to the complete other side of the arena. And there's nothing they can do about it.
Yep.
Yep.
Stairs. They're almost like cheating.
Almost. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Alright.
No, there's stairs right there. I can come up too. No!
Roses are red. Coruscant is round.
You hear bickering from downstairs. Alright, I guess we do this the hard way then. I can't. He interrupted my concentration. Well, can't you just do it again?
No.
Can you see this knife wound? If I weren't crippled, I'd pimp hand you.
My hand is
Nice.
frozen solid.
You both watch the doors. I'm going to try again. And get that knife out of here. One's fishing a knife out of the water. Hey, cool knife.
Oh, hey, cool knife.
Oh my gosh, did you really just make a dumb pun? in the
did.
middle of this fight.
He did.
Wait, so is the water frozen?
Partially.
It was freezing.
Any moment now.
Fine,
You
fine.
can awaken. Any moment.
Arise, my cardboard men.
Look, wake up! To expand your sympathy.
Suddenly, Smackum appears.
Oh god.
I switch battle music immediately.
Awankin.
A wagon.
He flip. She flip. It flip.
She's gonna spend her turn concentrating again. Smirk, you're up. You're currently restrained.
What does restrain do to me exactly?
So, let me look up just to be sure. Your speed becomes 0 and you can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Attack
Okay.
rolls against you will have advantage, while your attack rolls will have disadvantage. And you also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, that's annoying. Then yeah, I'm gonna use my action to cast Knock on the secret door over there.
And I want you to make me a strength saving throw while you're at it.
Okay. Boner farts.
You try to muster up your strength to break out of your condition as you cast the spell, but it's just not quite working out with you. The voice inside your head just goes, "Come on, try harder."
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Fire Elemental. My muscles are frozen. Maybe you should try helping with
I'm
that.
trying!
Try better.
Your willpower's low!
And you're a bitch.
My strength is equal to your own.
Wait, really? Is that a thing now? Oh, God. Okay, no, I'm going to worry about the metaphysical connotations of this situation after I'm done murdering the dwarf. Did the door open?
You cast Knock and bricks just slowly start to just sink into one another. Just the wall opens in front of Clickham. You're able to enter this room for this one slot, Clickham. And as you see this, the water wraith just 2 arms deep into the wall. Amanda.
Oh, I'm breathing.
No, you're good.
Am I still breathing?
No, you're good now. You're good now.
Okay.
You should
2
be
arms
breathing,
into
just
the
not
wall.
into the mic.
And you've gone back to breathing.
Oh my god!
Good thing the new mic's on the way.
That's so true.
2 arms deep in the wall just watches the door crack open and he just goes, "Oh, come on."
That's
End of your turn.
that. Anything else I can do at the moment? No, they're really double checking. Yeah, no, I'm good.
When is the sheriff's turn?
That is actually a good question.
Damn it, I'm trying to find my gun.
I do
Find it.
believe
Sheriff,
I-
you're just standing there. Do something.
I do
Shoot
believe
someone. Come on.
I do believe I ate it.
Sheriff, we need help with that elemental.
Don't worry.
I
it's
do
fine.
believe I ate it.
Sheriff, having been head deep under the desk for about 10 seconds now, just finally picks back up his gun going, "Ah, damn it, found it." He will act on Smirk's turn.
Yay!
Randomizes. Do a little roll here and there. You hear the sound of a bang come from his black iron, popping 5 damage into the dwarf. as the bullet just grazes into him. Moving on to the dwarf. He's going to take a stab fin at Smirkfin. He just brings his knife just grazing past your cheek, going big fast. Dealing 3 damage to you, Smirk.
Really, I'm half frozen to death, and the best you can manage is a shitty one-liner and a half-assed dagger stroke. You really are the biggest amateur thieves and assassins I've ever met.
Have you busted out yet?
Shut up.
What a Rafy boy. He's going to... slink into the walls. Whoa.
Amanda started it.
Slink into the walls. You see a rush of water rush past you, click him, as it grazes along the wall. It's almost clear as day. There's a green little aura around the water. You watch it start to trail up the stairs. Right about here, before it exits.
Wait, where?
So I'm going to put the Wraith's token to signal where he is on the wall.
Okay.
Y'all have until his next turn before he busts out of the basement.
Charisse, please tell me you can hit that.
Red, you're up.
I did this. I did. Oh my god.
Wannon understands me.
I understand warlocks.
So it's my turn, yes. Eldritch Blast!
Pew pew!
You hit, give me damage. Second one hits, give me damage.
We see the train Jack to say Eldritch Blast.
I'm just be screaming louder and louder.
Like that one cat that someone accidentally taught how to say hello.
Hello?
How well?
So, as he's about to mosey up those stairs, Red, with your special eyes, you just peg him right on the ground with one arm out. Little finger gun motion to kind of match the sheriff. Just pow, pow! Magic's better any day. Explore him right out of the wall. He falls onto the basement floor. Just, BOM! Damn it!
Welcome to the Splash Zone, boys.
Thank you.
Sploosh.
Sploosh!
Downside, there's a drain right there.
I know, I was about to telepathically tell
Hey,
Clickums,
big
like,
drip,
do not let
where
him
you
hit that.
going?
Damn.
A green puddle starts to leak out next to him.
Oh, good.
Green.
I wish Sonic was here. She would have gotten my Sonic
He's green
Adventure
too,
joke.
right? Oh.
Is that your turn, Red?
I'm a warlock, so yes.
Alright, that's fair. Click, you're up.
So you said he turned green, but there's also another green coming.
So, okay, so let me word this. When he absorbed the human noble, he has kind of this, like, green ooze inside of him now,
Huh.
which reflected onto the wall when he was traveling across the wall.
Right.
Now that he's on the floor having been hit by 2 Eldritch Blasts, some of that green's starting to leak out of him.
Oh,
like
I thought you. Okay.
It's like you're beating the human out of him.
He's coming out in pieces though. That's worrying. I thought you meant like there's another green boy. Coming
Yeah,
out.
that's what I thought you meant too.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm like, two green.
Okay, so what you're telling us is that we can, in fact, beat him off.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I'm
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
Beat that meat! Beat that meat! Beat that meat!
Slap him. Slap that ham.
His meat.
Slap his meat!
I'm going
Slap his
to
meat!
Ray of Frost since I can see him now.
Man, no wonder no one fucking watches us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ray of Frost hits gimme damage.
Okay, damn page.
7 cold damage as you just freeze him again.
Sweet boy, I'm gonna whistle, and I'm gonna have Sweet boy sit here and bite.
Sweet
Oh
boy
no, that's
takes
disengage. Oh, that's disengage now.
That would be disengage. Yeah.
Ah.
You could still have him move, but you can't have him move and attack.
Okay. Okay. How about
So he
I
could-
move?
He could theoretically disengage and then move.
How about I move and I cover the hole with my robes?
That's a better plan, because I think he could probably still turn into a liquid and just slip right under Sweet Boy, but if you're clogging it with your fabulous robes...
Click removes his morning robes like a Yakuza man taking off his coat,
My God.
revealing his imitation brow fashion underneath and just sets it onto the drain.
Nah. Removes the robes, revealing that Clickham is shirtless underneath, and you can now see on the back the giant Yakuza tattoo of Sweet Boy.
Yeah. Oh man. Could be a burn mark.
No, it's got it last night while walking Sweet Boy.
Oh. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna honor you with a tattoo.
It's a burn mark, I swear. A very intricate burn mark.
Are you actually going for sure, Amanda?
Sure.
Clickham's toned.
Robes.
Clickham's toned underneath that robe.
They
I
saw
heard
already
he was
learned that.
jacked.
Like, after we saw him go mono, aim, no mono against, smack him.
It's still just whiplash to you all.
Does it intimidate these two? These two guys.
It catches
Does
them
it intimidate
off guard.
the sheriff?
It catches them off guard. The sheriff's a little bit intimidating.
I heard Clickham was ripped. I heard he had a six-pack.
6-pack.
Okay, then switching to Sweet Boy, I'll attempt to bite,
Alright.
to knock him prone.
Oh shit. There you go. Give me damage for that.
That's damage.
Oh wait. No, that is your
Is it
attack,
it?
Amanda.
Oh.
No, that's your attack roll.
I
Click on the
thought-
attack.
Ah,
Damage.
that's very computing.
It's okay.
And then he has to succeed on a DC 11 strength save.
Get knocked prone, beach.
Wonder how strong the fucking water elemental technically is.
Yeah.
I imagine he's more agility than anything, but I don't know.
Probably. Seems like it.
Sweet Boy bites into the dwarf and nearly topples him over, but the dwarf pushes back going, "Get off!"
Ah, ow! Whimper noise.
Sweet Boy's a big boy. He can handle it.
Is that your turn?
Grrr. That's my turn.
Alright, Wannon, you're up. I don't know what to do with you, to be honest.
I don't blame you. Can I actually see to the ground floor from up here?
I will say yes. So let me give you some dual vision for a moment here.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is some good tech.
Hey, so Wayward,
Yeah,
they don't notice the hole in the ceiling, don't they?
I suppose they don't.
Sneak attack! Surprise
Oh.
attack!
Let's just go ahead. Let's
Do it,
just,
Wannon. Do it, Wannon. Do it.
Fucking obliterate them.
let's get this back on screen. Is she surprised?
That's not how that works. No.
She has in fact taken a turn, mostly to bitch about her wounded hand. But she did take a turn, so I'll
Assassinate does not apply here.
But the sneak attack.
I have to determine that real quickly.
I wasn't expecting this kind of betrayal.
I don't know why. The second you have a rogue in the party, you should expect them to be like, is this sneak attack? Do I get sneak attack on this attack? Do I get sneak attack here?
I will reluctantly say you have advantage because you're attacking from the high ground, so I will give you sneak attack reluctantly.
You know, I just realized I forgot to roll sneak attack earlier, but whatever, it's fine.
It's fine. You're here now.
It would have only damaged your hands. Let's do this. Aw.
You. Which one are you attacking specifically?
The lady.
You miss, unfortunately.
You know, I should be using Manticore's cut.
Throw another dagger straight down as nigh last minute, the lady looks up at a knife
Oh
being
shit.
thrust down from pitch black. She just jumps out of the way. You hear another splash, and then you hear, "Hey, another cool knife."
God damn it.
These poor fools.
Amanda.
Me. Oh, I'm breathing. Oops.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
Breathe. Just.
I forgot I'm not allowed to breathe.
Breathe in moderation.
Yeah. There you go.
Hear me?
It's okay, take your time.
I don't know. Hold action. In case I get
You
fired
can't
up.
do that since you attacked.
Oh, can I not hold my bonus?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
Or
If you hold your action, that's intended to hold your whole action.
okay, I'll thieves to dash over here. How far does dash let you go?
Twice your movement speed.
I'll go back here. Almost down the stairs, but not enough so they can get to me. I'm gonna try and get to the group.
I would appreciate it.
I really should have threw Manticore cut.
It's fine.
Don't play Jim Jam.
The important thing is that we have this thing surrounded, and they literally can't get more people down here because the stairs are blocked. Like, we have the advantage of a tight fucking space that they can't really attack in, and the only advantage that the water elemental had, which was sneaking up the walls, just got fucked in the ass by Danielle's double Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
What?
Whoa. One moment, everybody. Keep going.
No worries. The two by the pool are going to hold their action, while the one that was stabbed by Edelweiss just climbs up the stairs, just clutching the wall. And everyone just kind of goes over them going, "What did they do to you? Get me out of here!"
Can I just, on the sending stone, I just tell to Ezekiel, if you see one holding a gut wound, laugh at him. Point and laugh
Not
very
kill
loudly.
him?
Subdue him if you can, but specifically point and laugh at him if nothing else. I want him alive.
You hear the sound of one crying out to the other side of the room, "Medic! I'm busy!"
Medic!
Medic!
Not determine how much feet this is.
Yo, Doc, over here.
I'm gonna move right about here. Spellcaster lady, having finished her spell, the pool of water, free of ice, just glows again. And Ezekiel, you hear from downstairs, "Change of plans. We're getting out of here. We'll try again."
I return.
Welcome back.
The two in the pool hear sounds of splashing as those two jump in. They're going to jump the shark. Splish.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Boom, 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 boom.
Saturday
You deleted
night.
the one that was the initiative tracker.
Hear that? I know where they are in the initiative. Smirk, you're up.
Okay, first things first, can I do my strength check to see if I can shrug off this,
Yeah, go for it, buddy. Buckaroo, pal, friend.
fuck.
Your light is dwindling.
Oh, gee, and look who's not helping with that, with their incessant nagging. Honestly, it's like Mother all over again.
It builds character.
Oh, that's what she would say.
Is Edelweiss saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
You cannot hear the elemental. You can just
yeah,
hear me
yeah.
talking to my bag.
Dwarf yells out,
Is your friend okay?
I'm perfectly well adjusted, you stumpy fuck. Question. Does that disadvantage also apply to spell attacks, say, Vicious Mockery?
That's a good question.
Moon Knight.
Does Vicious Mockery require somatic components?
I feel like it does.
Verbal, somatic, let me find it on here.
Requires mental anguish.
Yes,
I feel
that's
like-
somatic and material. Yeah.
I was gonna say, in fairness, I feel like your spell attacks do still get disadvantage.
That's cool. Then I'll just, I will just make an attack.
You gotta throw the martial class as a bone.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair. I just was curious if I could
No, you're valid.
get away with that. Oh wait, I have to do that. Disregard that. God damn it, that would have been really nice, but... Never fucking mind, eat my shit, disadvantage.
Was that towards the dwarf, or
That's going towards the elemental because I don't care if we capture Dwarfy McBeardface there. I want this elemental to cough up that little sniveling shit because I'm going to slap the living hell out of him.
No, we want the dwarf. Because I'm pretty sure these two are acting independently. They're not working together.
Okay, but counterpoint, what if he tries to move away again?
Well, yeah, we want to get rid of the elemental. He's more of a pressing issue. But I'm just saying that we want to capture the dwarf if we can later.
follow your heart, Smirk? Follow your heart.
Okay, but theoretically, Ezekiel's on his way down the stairs, and I know that if this dipshit tries to cut and run, Ezekiel can intercept him.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Focus on the elemental for now.
Oh,
I'm just saying
yeah,
that
that's
we
what I was
need
saying.
to get the dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah. I was okay. I thought you were telling me to attack the dwarf. I'm like, no,
No,
I'm
no,
attacking
no,
the
no,
elemental.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Attack the elemental. More pressing.
Yeah. Okay, attacking the elemental. Oh right, damage. I'm also gonna add a bardic inspiration die to this because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And also, fuck
Ain't
this
broke,
guy.
don't fix it.
Defensive stuff. Damage.
I love it.
Wow. Alright. 17 damage. As you take another wide-spaced stab, striking at its heart, more water flashes from behind it into the wall. More green ooze just splatters as the elemental actually just coughs a little.
And I will also say that before I end my turn, I tell Ezekiel to do whatever he can to try and get down here and intercept that dwarf bastard that I'm facing. Not facing, but that's by the stairwell.
Allow it.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, no one actually taken damage, surprisingly enough. And then Sheriff gets hacked after me, right?
Yes, good point.
Okay.
Sheriff, do you have any specific direction for the sheriff? I'll allow that.
Water Elemental's not dead yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, then I will direct him to shoot the living fuck out of this elemental.
Bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger.
I do not want that thing getting away. If these people get away, fine, but I'm not losing that sniveling little dickwad.
Sheriff loads another round into his black iron and he just goes, "Let me show you all the life you could be living right now." Bang! As a 8 damage shot goes into the elemental, another As his form wanes, becomes more hectic. His arms aren't quite functioning right.
Oh, would you just die already? I hear the elemental plane of water's nice this time of year. You should go visit.
I have a fun question that I already know the answer to, but I want to ask it anyway.
Yeah.
If I use protection from evil and good on the elemental, what would happen?
That's a
It literally protects against elementals.
When you writhe in pain.
Type disadvantage.
Damn.
Like
Again, I
plus-
assume literally nothing, and I'm fine with that. I had that thought and I had to ask.
See, I'd think it would probably, like, act as normal. Like, no, that elemental just has protection from elementals, undead, and fiends.
Elemental can't protect it.
Can't hurt himself.
Yeah,
See
probably,
if he can
yeah.
feel. Dwarf T just kind of looks over at the whole situation, how beat up the water wraith is, and just goes, "Oh shit!" Starts to hop up the stairs.
Doesn't that trigger an attack of opportunity from Doggo?
Still connected.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
only taking
He
it.
leaves.
Okay.
that
Yeah.
range.
I thought he was full on leaving, so I'm
Good
like,
call out though.
I don't want to be that guy, but I also want that guy to sit the fuck
Yeah.
down. Because I am taking him too if I can.
No worries.
No kidding.
Dwarf D pulls up his sleeve, revealing a kind of brace on his arm, reaches downstairs over the hand railing towards the wraith, going,
Take my hand, damn it!
Downstairs?
Oh, because he's on the railing.
he's on the
Oh.
Wait, who is he motioning towards?
The wraith.
wraith.
Oh, so they are together. Okay.
He reaches a hand down, aiming to pull his buddy out of there. The wraith. I'm going to give the three of you, if you wish, Amanda, Danny, Smirk, attack of opportunity.
Oh, I'm taking that shit.
Yeah.
You know I'm taking that shit.
Yeah.
This is a hit or miss moment.
Hit or miss.
Okay.
Guess about a miss. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because I still have disadvantage, so...
Get
Do I still get both beams?
Yes, but at disadvantage because you're in melee range.
Well, that's,
Fuck
yeah.
him in the ass.
9, 10, 11.
Amanda,
Hang on, I'm trying to decide.
It's
between-
15,
sorry.
16, 17. What the fuck?
Wow, what the fuck indeed.
Yeah, maybe I'll not do that.
Okay, Amanda, just get 12 and 18 now.
Let me do Ray of Frost then, just to attempt to slow. Ah, damn it.
everyone immediately just surrounds this wraith, just hoping to just get some sort of barrage in. Everyone just unloads. Ray of Frost from Clickham. 2 Eldritch Blasts from Red. A stab from Edelweiss as the wraith just shrinks down, slims down as best as he can, jumps into the dwarf's brace.
That is insane. How did we all miss?
I hate it.
That was 4 attacks, and they
Yes,
all
you never
missed.
miss.
On the other hand, we have Ezekiel in next to no time, and he could, in theory, intercept still. Because this fucker has to make it up the stairs, and Ezekiel can dash.
That's true.
Sweet Boy gets an attack of opportunity on Dwarf if he wishes, because Dwarf's heading topside.
Let's do that then. Poof, poof.
You gotta stay where you are.
I have to stay where I am.
Yeah, but you still get the attack. Diagonals, you see. Give me damage, and he is going
Go.
to make a strength save.
Poof, poof.
See if Sweet Boy becomes MVP.
Come on, sweet
Come on,
boy.
sweet boy.
Away.
Slap that dwarf ham.
Sweet boy pounces onto the dwarf, both paws on his chest as he gets up on the stairs. At first, the dwarf's back cracks against the weary wood of the staircase before the dwarf just kicks him straight back down, going, "Get off!"
You're an asshole. I'll kill you.
Making his way upstairs. Just barely. Red, you're up.
Everyone's gone. Ah, okay.
Danielle, normally I wouldn't tell people things that they can do, but I'm gonna totally do that. You have that Khajiit fast-moving thing?
Khajiit fast moving thing.
Whatever, you're a cat person. They're basically Khajiits. Do the thing.
Well, I believe my feline agility. Okay, it doesn't use an action.
It does not. You just get to double your move speed, and you can't use it again until you choose to not move in a single turn.
Okay,
But you can still move as normal.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Make
Wait.
him hurt.
Hold on. Obviously it's gonna be enough, but it would be like 1. So it would be 15. So I would just need to stand. I would just need to get here, right? To the square.
Yes.
Would that still be enough for Eldritch Blast, or would it be too close?
I'll allow Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blade.
Yeah, boy.
Well, I did at disadvantage. My bad. Hold on.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Does it matter?
Both of those still did hit.
Yeah, 22 and
Oh.
23.
Well. So both of them hit, really?
Yep.
God damn.
Those hit. Give me damage from both of those.
Basically treat disadvantage
Whopping
roll as
10
2
damage
separate
to the
20s.
dwarf as he staggers when you hit him with your Eldritch Blast. Just kind of motions backwards a little bit. Just.
There's also the knockback.
Oh yeah,
Which-
true. Knocks
So
them
what-
onto the stairs.
Onto the stairs that Ezekiel is heading down.
Yep. It's 10 feet per blast that hit him, I think?
Yes,
Oh, that's
it,
true.
Yeah,
Knocks
10
him
feet per blast.
Is he knocked
To the
prone?
top of the stairs.
Right?
No!
I just message Ezekiel. He's coming in hot.
Did he get knocked prone?
No, he did not.
No, he does not get knocked prone.
Damn. How did we knock
I
him off
wish.
the stairs and he didn't trip?
It just
Dumb
lifts him
luck.
up.
D&D is stupid.
First angle. Second of all, fuck you.
Dwarves are very aerodynamic, as we learned in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
If this was Shadowrun, there'd be rules for each step.
Yeah. We take 30 minutes for each rule.
You
Yeah.
know it. It'd be great.
I hate it.
Fucking with
Danny, is that your turn?
I'm a warlock, yes.
Alright. I asked for the sake of asking.
Yeah, yeah.
Click, your orc.
Yeah.
Orc.
Yeah.
Orc,
Gun.
orc, get him.
Gonna run. Well, gonna have Sweet Boy go first. What's his? Hold on. What's his movement speed?
I believe Sweet Boy has 30 feet. Yeah, 30
Or-
feet.
40?
30.
I see
Pretty
40.
easy.
Is it 40? It should be 30.
40.
He has a dog.
Why
Four.
does that say 30 on the speed? Okay, whatever. It's 40. That's weird because it does use his like. I did configure it to use his speed stat, and it automatically went to 30. But I'll say 40 because it says so on the sheet.
I was just
Dog.
confused. 'cause-
No, I'm confused too. Don't worry. That's a
Is that
technical.
what
That's a technical error on my part.
Oh. No, I mean, is that what it is? Is 30 like
It's 40. It's 40.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna base this off the sheet.
Oh, dang. Borf.
Borf. Get him.
Is he like here now then? 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5. I bite again.
Give me that bite. Chomp chomp. Get your nutsack.
Chomp,
Not
Yes.
that. Damn.
Sweet Boy goes in for another pounce, and the dwarf just rolls off to the side. Just wood juice.
No! I am goodest boy. Click's gonna try to follow that. Where's the elemental though? Where'd he go?
Inside the dwarf's brace.
Oh, right. 2.
Bork.
Bork.
3, 4, 5. Gonna try the Ray of Frost one more time.
Go for it.
Oof.
Where Frost missed as it just pegs into one of the stairs.
Annoying. I am my turn.
Bang! The dwarf just looks to his situation at the moment. Wennon, you're up.
Pincer maneuver time, bitches.
Which way has he been facing?
Towards Click and the boy.
So he would
And
be
yes,
he would be
you do
unaware of me, and
back on this. He's not unaware of you. That is not how surprise works.
Ring a ding ding. Time to do my thing.
Are you sure? Because he just got in that room. How
Surprise is only if you literally it's when you get to have a surprise round on them, like you.
no, I'm not trying to argue for the advantage.
Oh yeah, I know you're not. I was just trying to
I'm
explain
just saying he hasn't realized me. But even if he hadn't, there's still an ally within 5 feet. I'd get sneak attack anyways.
There you go. That's what I was saying.
And technically,
That does still
due
apply.
to the non-Euclidean geometry, I'm technically right here. Because I'm at the top of the stairs he's going down. So it's really right here, but above.
The point is that you are in McStabbin range now.
Yes.
Get
Yes,
to
I am.
McStabbin.
Oh! Well, the advantage didn't matter.
You go in with a third knife, Lucinda, as you just swipe down from the stairs, like Gabe Newell diving onto a chance to delay Half-Life 3, and you just jump down from the rafters, swipe down onto the stairs. Dwarfty matches your blade with his own.
What inspired the game Newell joke?
I don't know. I was remembering I was reminded of a really long ago Epic Mafia session.
Oh God. Okay, I'm remembering that now. Oh Christ.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were gonna say cheesecake.
No.
It was gonna be a game.
Is that your turn, Wyman?
Let's go ahead and do this.
That one hits.
And then we're gonna go ahead and do that. Only 3 damage. But can I sneak attack with my offhand?
Yeah, it only applies once per attack. Or per turn, I should say. I'm not gonna have you have 2 sneak attacks is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, if I land one, I can't land the other.
Not seeing your secondary blade, you reach forward and just kind of land one straight in the dwarf's gut as he just jumps up from his position. Just he's sweating.
You better be sweating.
See, minions' turns. They're going to jump into the pool. Escape. That's French for escape. Spellcaster Lady is going to see all this and just go, shit. Towards Click, she's going to launch a Ray of Frost. The ray shoots right over Clickham's head, past the railing into the ceiling, as she just yells out to the dwarf, "Hurry up, or I'm leaving without you!" Following to Edelweiss.
Ah, fuck me. Alright, come on. Baby Jesus. I just need to make this strength save.
Baby Jesus got your back.
Please tell me that did it. I would like to be able to move.
You kind of just muster up just every ounce of strength in your body. You almost got it. You just hear your elemental in the back of your head.
Do you want my help?
Oh, now you're going to offer help. Yes, yes, and
feel
yes.
your back just shove you 5 feet forward as it feels just a palm land onto your back. Your muscles just detense as you push forward.
Go!
Alright, fucking finally.
Move,
Okay.
brother.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm gonna run up those stairs. And I can see him from here, yes?
Yes.
Sure.
Right. I threw my bow on the ground, so I'm going to vicious mockery him.
Wisdom save. Oh boy, I don't get to use those a lot. Dear God. Let's see. Disadvantage. 1d4. Blah 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 blah. Math. Alright, you peg him with a vicious mockery.
I will specifically say, you stay right there, you stumpy-legged, sallow-eyed
He kind
shitheel.
of just crutches back onto his knees, just taking it all into his head. Is that your turn, Smirk?
Yes, indeedy.
The sheriff.
Oh yeah, the sheriff gets to act.
Right.
I googled to make sure I had the 5-foot rule right, and I found a sneak attack flowchart, which is nice.
Sheriff is going to make his move.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is incredibly handy. Why don't you go ahead and pin that, because...
Yeah, this is really handy.
Give me a sec.
Oh, I was expecting a joke. No, this is real.
Yeah.
I know, right? I was like, is this going to be a dumb joke? It's like, no, this is actually a legitimately helpful thing. My god, I love it.
Apparently
Sheriff.
there's an update that the guy did. I'm trying to find it. Sorry, go on.
Sheriff shoots his gun as he gets up the stairs. He's just saying, "This is my town." Bang! The shot misses, goes through his hat, through the dwarf's hat, into the wall, ricochets off the wall, into the ground. This bullet goes up, down, left, right. It's ricocheting everywhere. Everyone just kind of leans their heads down just a little bit. Dwarf puts up an arm. The bullet strikes through the brace onto his arm, cracking open the jar hidden inside.
Did he crit? Damn.
He crit something, alright.
I just crit my pants.
Sheriff just twirls his gun around, blows out the end of the barrel, and then just mutters to himself right next to it. Otherwise, I meant to do that.
Clearly.
Jar breaks, spilling forward its contents. I will call this the end of combat, for Smirk has done enough damage to the dwarf.
I am back, my toy. Time.
I just wanted to see what else you would do. Welcome back, Manda.
Thank you.
Spellcaster lady, seeing the situation, she's just gonna like swan dive right in. She's given up on the dwarf.
Damn, I was gonna attack her next.
Combat is over.
I figured she'd get away. As much as I wanted to capture some of those people, just like, I'll be happy with the dwarf and getting to keep the little shitlord.
Yeah.
Dwarf just crumples over on the stairs, just... the puddle of water that spilled out from his... The puddle of water that spilled out from his brace starts to kind of just pool around next to him. Weakly. Not taking any shape or form. It just moseys around. You guys have the floor.
Okay. I'm going to go, what do I have on me? I've got something. I have an oil flask. I'm gonna, like, just quickly open one, pour out the oil, and start trying to scoop the oil into my flask.
You're wasting good oil.
I have a tub of water.
Oh, that's better.
Hold on. Is that the... Yeah, I have a jug. Yeah, I have a jug. It's fine.
Alright, Sharice, come up here and scoop him up.
Brett, before you exit the basement, you note that in the pool of water that was next to the green ooze that spilled out of the elemental starts to reshape form as the unconscious kid is just kind of slumped against the floor. He's tanking the floor.
Oh. Hey, Sheriff, do you mind grabbing the kid? He's down here.
Roger Dodger.
Oh, thank fuck we didn't lose the little bastard. I am gonna slap the skin off his cheeks. Oh.
God.
But first...
Sweet boy takes an aggressive stance here. I'm gonna go ahead and get Gwen back down here. Oops.
No! Okay.
It's too late. I've already moved you.
Ezekiel, quick question. Well, two things, actually. First of all, good work in there. Second of all, and you too, Sharice. Goddamn, that shot. Oh, God. Second of all, Ezekiel, have you ever shaved a man's beard before?
The dwarf immediately just looks up in a mixture of shock and fear, and he just goes, "Oh, let's not get hasty."
I think I have experience.
Oh, good. Now then, my dwarfy little friend. Here's your situation. You could either spill the beans about everything that was going on, such as why you were here, who hired you, who your friends were, or my goat friend here can shave the beard off of you, and then we can start finding other things for him to cut off. And if that doesn't work, well, and I look over at the cardboard cutout of Crook, well, let's just say the proprietor will be back any time now, and he's nowhere near as forgiving a man as I am. In fact, I don't even know if he's a man. It's more of a androgynous lizard thing. God, Crook's weird. So what do you say?
Dwarf considers his options, looking at all of you. He looks over at the puddle of water that was his ally. Looks you all going, "Alright, let's not be hasty." Well, look, let my mate go there. He looks over at the puddle. I'll tell you everything you want to know. If I'm to take the fall, I'm doing it alone.
I mean, wait, do people, like, charge elementals with crimes? I look at my bag. Do they charge you people for crimes? Do you even count as people to the laws around here? I mean, I think you're a person. I just, it never occurred to me that other people might,
You're talking to yourself.
Oh, fuck you. You can hear me, and I don't care if they can hear me talking to basically my bag.
Are you talking to the elemental again?
Yes. Also, really considering adding that water, my apparently budding collection now.
That thing is no elemental.
It's not?
It's a fake
Oh.
imitation.
Oh.
As in... Wait, I can hear that.
It's... I look at the dwarf. Where did you get a fake elemental?
Almost nigh immediately.
The puddle springs up. Roll
No. Edelweiss's elemental bursts out.
Oh,
flying
look!
past all of you, scooping the dwarf up
Oh, we
in
see
one
him?
hand.
Oh, I'm gonna just
Floating
quickly
above.
hop down. Hey now. Go easy on our little...
hand, grasping at the neck.
You borrowed the power of my plane for far too long.
Listen, Sparky. Listen. As much as I'm sure you would love to sear the flesh off his bones, and gods know I'm considering letting you,
Stay out of this one, boy.
let me interrogate him first, and then you can have your vendetta against him. I just need information out of him, and I do think I've earned that, considering I did just beat the living shit out of him alongside my darling cohorts.
The elemental looks over at you, Edelweiss, with stern eyes. Notice, boy. You can't use your honeyed words out of every situation.
But
You do what you must.
gods, I'm going to try, though.
But I snuffed the life out of this one when I get the chance.
Oh, that's fair. Little bastard did just try to, kill us, take our captive away from us. I really don't feel too bad if he beats it.
As for the fake, he points a finger over at the puddle on the stairs before just launching a concentrated firebolt at the puddle. Out pops the fake elemental. Ah! The dwarf shouts out, "No!" The elemental just power bombs, tosses the dwarf straight down onto the ground. You're sure you all hear a bone crack.
Huh.
The elemental just slowly floats down.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, that makes two of us. Well then. First of all, and I turn to the fake elemental briefly, you're gonna stay right there in your little corner, like a good boy, right? I'm not hearing a yes, Master Edelweiss.
The dwarf just croaks, groans.
Let me help him.
Folks, should we, let him?
Wait,
We
what's
can
wrong?
just put him in the jug and just leave him there for now.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, friend. Looks like your little elemental friend's going back in the pitcher. You there, Faker. Pitcher time.
Go in the jug.
I promise not to get me some sip.
The elemental just remains within the corner.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Breathing.
Fine, it's too injured to do anything. Whatever. Give us the answers that we want and you can help your friend. Move it along. The longer you wait, the more he gets whatever. So move along, let's go.
We were just here for a counter kidnapping. We wanted a reward for ourselves.
That's it. Who put up the bounty?
Orders from Gilves. A fortune.
What?
Fortune. One of the organizations putting up the whole, shebang, the tournament.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
Wasn't that your drow friend?
I believe that
Otherwise-
was the drow girl, yes. Huh. That's lovely. Gonna have a fun conversation with her later. Oh, maybe I don't let Fireboy kill you just yet. Golly, you keep talking like this, I might even make you my friend.
What did
Now-
I get us a fortune want with that little ass wipe downstairs? Other than being a noble.
Oh,
You
I'm
know
sure.
I can still hear you, right?
Yes, I was. I
You're
like
done talking.
I just. Okay, look, listen. I
Picks up
want
the
to know.
again. Raises him up in the air. Keep talking.
Sparky, first of all, we don't know exactly why this was called on.
Do
We
not
don't know how
call
he
me
made
your
it.
foolish names.
Well, if you just tell me your name for once,
You could not comprehend my name.
then what am I supposed to call you?
Sparky.
If you don't want me to call you Sparky, you're gonna have to give me something to work with.
Holds up the dwarf, tightening his grip.
A liberator.
Liberator? Okay. So, Liberator. Fun fact. Killing this dwarf won't really solve anything. It's not going to stop everyone from strip mining the elemental planes. It's certainly not going to stop people from creating whatever the fuck that weird drippy man in the corner is.
It'll send a message.
No,
To
all that...
who? Like, literally to who? Who here would actually be paying attention? They don't. They already assume he's dead. If we keep him alive, everyone else has already. The message has already been sent, whether he's alive or dead.
Don't
Exactly.
assume just because we're the only people in this room that no one else is listening.
Fair, but think of it this way.
Reaches over with another hand to the dwarf's ear before ripping off a sending stone earpiece,
Oh, fuck me in the ass. Well, that's
cracking
fortunate.
it in his hands.
Okay. See, good part, the dwarf knows that his employers just heard him effectively rat them out. He's already dead to them. He's got no reason not to help us now. Now then, you kill him, what have you accomplished? You've killed a gnat. We keep him alive, he can lead us to people that actually have power, who actually do things that harm your people, your kind.
And it seems to me you've already come in contact with one.
Which one? That dipshit that Clickham? I mean, the nice man that Clickham's attached to. Yes, don't worry. I'm already convinced that asswipe is up to no good.
I heard the cat myself. One of your own skin.
One of my... Oh, yeah, the drow. Gonna deal with her eventually.
Then
Look-
deal with her.
Dwarfy! You're still
Ooh.
conscious, right?
He's very limp at this point.
Listen,
Trauma from
dwar-
battle as well as being strangleholded by a fire elemental.
so he's very unconscious.
Borderline.
Dwarfy, I'm gonna, move to the side here. If you don't want my fiery liberator friend here to kill you, I suggest you start coming up with a really good reason. Because, well, probably could stop him, but honestly, not really seeing a good reason to stop him. So, if you've got something to give us, I'd start singing now.
I think you're asking the wrong questions to wrong people.
Probably, but you gotta start somewhere.
He throws the limp dwarf down again, crashing onto one of the tables. Crack, 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 crack.
Oh, now that's just mean. I mean, he's probably not even feeling that.
He points one arm at the dwarf, looking over at you, Edelweiss. Well, what is it then?
Listen. I understand your bloodthirsty hunger for vengeance. Really, really do. But killing him isn't going to do anything other than give you a momentary bit of satisfaction. We keep him alive, we can use him as bait at the very least. If everything goes to shit, I'll personally sit back and watch you barbecue this stubby-legged shitheel. Pinky promise. You don't have pinkies. They're the little fingers at the end of my hand, the tiny one.
I want you to tell me straight up, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to deceive him?
No. I am very much like, if this fucker is gonna, like, give us nothing, if he literally ends up being absolutely of no use to us and is just some criminal dipshit, I will happily sit back and let him roast him.
I want persuasion at disadvantage.
That's fair. I mean, even if he does kill him, it's not like we lose much, but I'm still like, hey, dude, if you could not, that'd be stellar.
Almost.
On a moment of your time.
Yes.
Dear Diary, I got more than I bargained for when I stole the fire elemental core from one of my previous employers.
Cat paws are so good.
I will tell you something about sitting back, young Edelweiss. I've sat within you for a long time. A very long time.
It's been like 3
Witnessed
weeks.
the world around me. I've had to witness countless things. And as soon as I regain power, if I must, I will do this by myself. Until then, I'm unfortunately trapped with you, and let me remind you, you still owe me a favor.
I know. And look, we're partners in this, okay? I'm not trying to deceive you. I'm not trying to keep you from what you want. I'm trying to help you do it as efficiently as possible. And I kind of
You're
like,
keeping me right now.
listen.
How
I'm
about
done
this
listening.
Then how about you explain? Why do you want him dead so bad?
Oh, that's a good question. Didn't think of that one.
Reason with us that we should allow you to do this.
It's as the drow said. Bang! A brief moment of satisfaction.
Oh, that's all. Alright, that's cool.
And
Ow.
he's dead.
Well, no harm, no foul.
Peace.
Watch your words from this day on, Edelweiss.
Look, you and I are going to be besties in no time. You just got to learn to lighten up a bit. Get it? Because you're fire elemental.
His flame fades as he returns to your pocket.
My sense of humor is going to rub off on you eventually.
No. It will.
Ugh. Great. Now we've got a dead dwarf on the table. Oh well, we can ID the body later. I'm sure somebody knows who this idiot is. Right. Drippy is still over there.
He could have even explained what this was. He didn't do anything. He just came here, got mad, and then left. He's completely ungrateful. He's the one, he's benefiting directly from you, and then completely rips everything from us. I don't understand why we're even keeping him.
Look, I know that sometimes he acts like a moody toddler, but he's got his benefits, and look, we didn't really lose much. This is a low-level mook. He didn't know anything that he didn't already tell us. More importantly, I'm gonna have the funniest conversation with Gale later. That's gonna be great. You guys are with the knights, aren't you? Said the little mook. That's gonna be so much. Seriously, Drippy is still over there. Hello, Drippy, are you feeling all right over there?
You note that Drippy in his corner is just slowly starting to evaporate.
Interesting.
Not as water usually does, as you can literally see bits of him parting from him and disappearing.
Fascinating. Any way I can assist you?
His
Drippy?
face half melts off, slowly growing deformed. He just raggedly breathes. Part of his facial structure melts away just a bit for those surrounding him to see the glimpse of what looks to be a humanoid face underneath this whole guise.
Sad.
Oh,
Before his form
that.
just starts to just dissipate slowly and slowly.
You were a person once.
Breathing slows to a halt. Before his form just simply becomes nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
See him fly past your face as he does so. Like
Okay.
notes in the wind.
Like tears in the rain.
If they
Wow.
were working for the Merchants Guild, why did they have an elemental? I thought that was Terra Unbound's thing.
And we just so happen to have a love letter given to me by a member of Terra Unbound directly intended for their perusal.
We didn't. But I read it. It didn't say anything special. It was boring.
It was pretty boring.
It sure was.
Oh, if it was that boring, then I should have looked harder.
Can you-
Oh my gosh, it was actually a secret message or some bullshit, wasn't it?
Can you pull
Probably.
up the Terra Unbound business card for me, Wayward?
Yeah, sure, buddy. Is there anything in particular you're trying to look for with it?
I just want to look at it.
Okay, no worries. Gotcha.
Wow.
Just, pull it up right here.
Womp.
And don't you worry.
Mm.
Terra Unbound, creating a future together.
What do I remember about what the gnome told me about Terra Unbound?
I just remember them talking about, like, wanting to evolve the mortal races to be able to survive in any environment. Like, very heavy on the evolution to further our peoples, yada yada.
They kept saying that wasn't an elemental. The fire elemental did.
Yep, it was a fake elemental. It was a person. Calling it now.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I figured when he said that.
I just thought they had, like, manufactured an elemental, not like, oh no, we made a person into an elemental. Okay. Well, that was my original thought. Now I'm like, oh no, it's a person. Okay. That explains the goofy personality.
Mm-hmm.
Wayward, I'm gonna DM you real quick.
That's fine. Do you still need the business card?
You can go ahead.
Alright, just checking.
Gotta use the best.
Somebody should probably pull that dead guy off the table or not. I'm not really worried.
I'll let him want the sweet boy.
Maybe Chauncey wants a bite of him, although I'm
Um.
a little worried about giving Chauncey, you know, people food, but... people food.
Dad.
I am never getting into the Knights Radiant, am I? I'm
I
gonna,
don't
like...
know. I don't know. Gale seems to like you a lot. Though he may be using you, but he's a paladin. I don't know.
Yeah, really not sure. Getting mixed messages from there. Still gotta have a fun conversation with him. I'm gonna go check on our other prisoner, the one who isn't dead, hopefully. As I'm walking downstairs, I look at my bag and just go, if you could please not kill this one at least, I'd really appreciate it.
You get no response.
Cold shoulder.
now.
cold shoulder from the fire elemental. Huh? Never saw that one coming. Better wait, asshole. You're getting all the shitty jokes out of this experience.
Sheriff just kind of claps the noble kid's cheeks a little bit. Clap, 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 clap.
What? What?
And he just goes, "Oh, he's breathing. Don't ask me to perform CPR."
Ah, that's good. Glad he's not dead. I don't suppose he'll be regaining consciousness anytime soon. I'd love to have a little chat with him.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give the kid a break. Been through a lot.
Ah, fine.
We'll get it out another day. I promise.
Bad news. That dwarf we apprehended is dead.
Huh. Fancy that. Cause of death?
Long story. Short version, though, that water elemental he had was element.
I beg your pardon?
Far as I can tell, it was some kind of humanoid with elemental traits grafted on.
Well, it seems our sleepy little town just got less sleepy.
Yeah, funny how that's been increasing. Don't suppose you know where Crook is at this time of day. Somebody should probably let him know that his... Well, it's not really his bar, but someone should let him know that the bar was under siege and that they may need to find a better place to stash this little cretin.
As you say this, there's a little ding-ling-ding from the front door.
Oh, man.
Who knocked over Crook's cardboard cutout?
Crook walks in, 2 bags of groceries in hand. I leave for 1 more. I'm going on extended lunch.
You just come back.
You, let me sort out this business. All the land's still me. I don't say nothing.
Fantastic. Just make sure no one gets a hold of this little brat. I don't want him going anywhere. By the way, Sheriff, and this might seem like an odd question, but fuck it at this point. I'm gonna shake every tree I can. What do you know about the Knights Radiant?
Knights Radiant? Paladin Order of the North. You can call them an effective royal army, I'd say.
And
very widespread.
can you think, off the top of your head, any reason why they would want this little dipshit right where he is? That is to say, in the custody of some ruffians and ne'er-do-wells?
Mm-hmm. Are you implying something?
Listen, the little white-robed bastard that I stabbed in the gut, before I stabbed him, he accused me of working on behalf of the Knights.
Well,
That's a very odd thing, considering the Knights, by all accounts, by my understanding, would want him rescued the most, and yet these little turd burglars were not, in fact, sent by the Knights. As far as we can tell, they were sent by, what was the merchant guild? I can't remember the name. Something
Gales of Fortune.
Gales of Fortune, thank you. They were sent by Gales of Fortune.
Well, I imagine it's just heat of moment understanding.
No, it's not. Something fishy is going on here. I don't know what, but golly gee, I've got that rumbly in my tumbly that only thwarting plots can satisfy.
Suppose. You craft your figures, I'll craft mine. Nice Radiant, I know, though. They're more of the fend-off, ne'er-do-wells from good old civilization type.
What about a knight named Galafor?
Galafor? Ain't ring a bell. I ain't been north, son.
Figured not.
If I got this, he points to the back of his neck.
You know, ordinarily this is the part where I ask who you murdered and why, but honestly, I just watched a fire elemental ragdoll into a table.
I feel like you misunderstand my whole sigil talk. Look, back of the neck is criminal trade.
Oh, I thought that one was
Smuggling.
murder.
No, that's the heart. You want to see my heart?
To say
No.
that he didn't get both at the same time for
Apologies.
combined crime.
I misheard. I apologize. Okay, never
Well,
mind.
You so interested in this Galefor fella? I'll see what I can find out.
Fantastic. Really appreciate that. Be discreet. He's craftier than I gave a Paladin Order lackey credit for. I'm gonna go upstairs and see about moving that partially charred dwarf.
Oh, you do you.
While Edelweiss was doing that, Red, as Crook was leaving, chased after Crook and shouted, "Your visitor almost got kidnapped."
You're just gonna like yell that out, or?
Oh yeah.
No, you can say it telepathically.
Oh yeah, I can. Fuck it, I said it telepathically.
I
It's your
said
mind.
extended lunch.
Well, I
Crook.
expect, Crook not to come back, but I just wanted to do that.
Crook quickly turns around their neck, almost like in the 180 degree towards you. Looks to you and goes, "My friend Sheriff is there?
Yes.
Still alive?
Yes.
Then he will cover for my lunch. Show.
I'm a cat. Do you honestly expect me to follow that? And that makes me want to just follow you more.
I have business to take care of. I run cooking competition in 2 hours.
Follow.
Alright, that's coming up. Fuck me. Well, whatever.
Collect, you're participating in that. You're going to have to cook.
Yay!
On that note, quick question.
Yes.
How much, if any, of the dwarf's body has been, burned, charred, by the fire elementals?
There's a deep crater within his heart.
Oh, good. I'm gonna collect, a small handful of charred dwarf bits.
Good.
What are you doing?
Cooking competitions in 2 hours.
You're going to prepare cooked dwarf?
Oh my god.
Are you
No,
going to
I'm-
Cartman's chili them?
Jeremy understands.
You're going to put cooked dwarf in someone else's meal?
Interestingly enough, when you search through this dwarf's belongings, aside from a few valuable jewels and torn up hat, go ahead and add 1 jewel adorned necklace to your inventory. We'll determine the wealth of that at some point. Opening up his coat, you note something etched into his chest, bouncing off Sheriff's whole branding talk.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should check it for brands since we just got a whole bunch of talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well see, since they're following a bounty, more than likely he's a criminal of some kind.
No way where we introduce a plot point and then not use it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say,
Where I love you.
on his hand, you note a criminal brand for theft. And within the necklace you just pilfered off his body, you note a runic symbol of some kind, much similar to those you have seen before, which piques your curiosity,
Give
made
it to me.
almost out of sapphire.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. It's mine.
I will show it to her.
No,
No, look with your eyes, not your hands, Charisse.
Hey, Wayward.
Yeah?
Can I, Give me a sec.
Go on.
Give me a sec. Everyone else can go.
That's okay, I'll wait.
While he is doing that really quick, I am able to get chunks of charred dwarf flesh, right?
If you
Unfortunately.
so desire.
Yes, I do. Very much so.
Gotcha.
I will give it to me.
What's that surfacer saying? When the gods close a door, they open a window. As I fill a little pouch full of charred, broken off dwarf bits.
Wayward, can I pull out the business card again?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let me just pull up that graphic again while I cry myself to sleep a little bit.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
This time I'm just gonna copy-paste it from the...
Yeah, title screen. That's what I figured you would do.
Yeah, well, beggars can't...
Guys,
here.
Guys...
It's not... Well, it's not the exact
same symbol.
No,
but
there's
it's the
the
same
Earth
kind
rune.
of symbol.
Yeah, they use the Earth rune.
And
Danielle,
what color
post
is
the
that
information.
rune?
Brown?
He hasn't sent it to me yet.
No. The one on the board.
Oh, I already know what it means. It means water.
What did we just fight?
Water elemental. Well, fake water elemental. Oh god, they're using elemental planar energy to mutate people specifically to be more like elementals. Oh, that's some bad shit. I pull up my bag and just go, you and I need to have a talk about this later, just so we're clear. You and I are talking about a lot of this later. You and me. Silent treatment. I'm talking to the elemental.
Oh.
Who is ignoring me again, I'm sure, but I'm just like, you and I are gonna have a talk about this later.
Go ahead and put that one away. Feel free to log the Sapphire Rune as a separate inventory piece if you wish.
Do.
What if that symbol doesn't mean Terra Unbound?
It doesn't. It means earth.
No! The blue one.
It means water.
Yes.
Yes.
But Terra Unbound is using the earth one. What if there's another group like Terra?
Oh, so you're saying what if this other group has aligned themselves with the water elementals, or rather are binding specifically water elementals?
Yeah, but Terra Unbound weren't they seeking the fire elemental?
Yes, they wanted that one very badly, but they weren't the original one that wanted it. The original one was a member of the Druids of the Scarlet Circle or something like that.
Terra Unbound
Scarlet Circle.
Terra Unbound wanted to make their portfolio bigger. Get a hold of some fire ellies.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What about the circle thing you were just mentioning? Repeat that?
Druids of the Scarlet Circle? I think that's what they were called. They only showed up the one time. We have not interacted with them since.
The Burning Man concert?
The Burning Man concert.
Hell yeah, Burning Man concert.
Finally!
Well, no.
Now I can smell bad and...
Danielle, you had something to say?
I'm thinking... Well, Scarlet Circle could mean anything. But if Terra Unbound is, in theory, only seeking, Earth elementals, Earth-related whatnots, which I doubt, they would be directly competing with any other group that would be doing separate elementals.
So
I'm gonna interject for a quick moment, just to call for a 10-minute break for posterity's sake.
Yeah.
Because I know Amanda's had to pee.
It's 11:30.
By all means, keep
Continue.
theorizing. Keep theorizing.
By the way, Wayward, are you gonna send me the?
Oh boy.
Are you gonna send me the confirmed translation for the rune?
Yeah, no, you recognize it as the primordial rune for water.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. What?
The oof.
I played another oof.
Oof.
I'll be wrapping up tonight here soon. I assure you.
Yeah, I figured the combat experience was the big set piece for the night.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. So I'm gonna call for a quick 10-minute break. We'll wrap things up with a quick and dirty competition.
Oh boy!
Be back, folks.
By the way, I'm not saying the symbol means Terra Unbound, but I'm saying it's like their logo, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, their logo means Earth.
Like that's like saying, no, you dumbass, that doesn't mean McDonald's, it's an M. I'm like, yes.
Tuesday.
But it also means McDonald's.
Okay, so...
Well, the thing is that the Earth sigil actually has power.
Well, yeah.
And versus McDonald's, which it doesn't really have power.
Billions served.
Billion. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back. Bye.
I mean, you heard that video where we linked earlier. What means it doesn't have power?
That's a good point, but...
I hope you listened to that. That's a good video.
I did.
It's good.
So we theoretically have multiple organizations trying to draw up elemental power to create powerful agents.
I highly doubt that Terra Unbound is only dealing with Earth elementals exclusively.
I don't know, but again, it might be that they have a pact going or something.
Well, wouldn't that mean that realistically they would have an organization that operates as a whole, while each individual section of that organization is operating independently of itself, seeking that specific element?
It could
I don't know.
What I'm saying is that they were trying to get a hold of the fire to keep it from someone else.
That's a possibility.
From another group.
Perhaps the fire rune people. If
Yeah.
we're gonna have another group.
I'm surprised, like, we've never heard from those guys, considering I did just steal, like, an elemental out from under them. Like, how
They
did
don't
I
know that? They don't know that.
No, they very much know that. You weren't in the game for that yet.
You told me that they. You told me that they didn't know.
It's not so much that they didn't know, so much as like I more or less refused to give it back to them and tried to say that, we couldn't recover the core. Actually, I guess maybe they don't know that I took it. Maybe they think that it's actually just gone.
Yeah.
But the fact
From
that they haven't...
the way that you explained it to me, I was operating under the assumption that they had no idea.
Still, I'm surprised that they haven't, like, investigated me.
We'll have to see.
Maybe they have. Maybe that's why we got set down into a pit.
That's a possibility now that I think of it. Okay.
What pit?
That dungeon we were in for like a week.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a lot of options to consider.
I'm just glad that, like, time and time again, my paranoia about Terra Unbound seems to just be proven correct.
Yeah.
Well, they're suspicious as hell.
Don't you worry, Smurf.
On the other hand, oh god, I really got to get that letter delivered.
What letter?
The love letter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Not that it was, like, urgent, but it was like, hey, next time you see her, give her this.
Yeah. Wait, the Merchants Guild is called... What was it again?
Gales of Fortune.
The Winds of Fortune. Ah.
Yep. I have so much fun with that, though, just handing her the note and going, oh, and by the way, tell your friends in the white cloaks that I hope they're doing better.
We should investigate dweebins in the basement for symbols.
We need to, but he...
In all honesty, I don't think he knows anything. I just think they just want him because he's a noble and he's valuable financially
They said counter
and politically.
Yeah, they wanted him, but I don't know, like, what they wanted him for. Like, I don't know that he has any information. Even when we caught him, he basically made it sound like he didn't even care about the assassination. He was just there to make sure it happened.
Yeah.
He was the reason it was being carried out.
I mean, he's a high up, isn't he?
I don't know how high up he is.
They said he's one of the judges for the thing, isn't he? He's like a member.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I don't think
Come
so.
into my parlor, said Werewood to his flies.
Werewood.
Yeah.
The dude we have kidnapped and tied up in the basement.
Yes.
He was he one of like the heads, like how Gluckham's teacher is?
Not necessarily a competition sponsor. More or less, like, he's just there to, like, help rep the northern city. Just presence alone.
Do we know which sponsors are from which cities? Because it kind of seems to imply they have, like, a city allegiance.
As far as you know, you can't quite tell. Like, no city specifically. They're more just, like, guilds themselves.
I would like to loot him to see if we can find a symbol on him.
The kidnap dude?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good thought.
I believe last time when Smirk did kind of just like jostle him, they found a signet ring.
He did?
Yeah.
What was on the ring?
It's just a fancy family ring. No special runes. And if I did not mention this, go ahead and jot that into your inventory, because finders keepers.
Losers wayward.
Who's that? For who?
The human noble tied up in Kirk's
Levy
basement.
McBasement.
Oh, okay, the kid.
Yeah, the kid.
He's like 28. We're calling him a kid.
Yeah.
With that
looks like a
attitude, he
fucking
is the kid.
Baby
Yeah.
face.
Like Sakuya. Just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh no, that was audible.
Oh, that was on stream. That was on stream.
Shots fucking
No, it's
fired.
recorded. Oh no.
No, Amanda.
Oh,
what you meant
no.
to say is butterface.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's also on stream.
Shit.
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 Gonna get rid of childbearing hips.
No!
No.
Okay. Okay.
I riot.
Now it's just child bearing hips.
On its surgical reconstruction. The story of purple. Yes,
Oh,
it is.
Wayward, quick question. Do you remember, the druids that originally hired us to deal with that fire elemental in the mine?
Yes.
What were they called again? They were like the Scarlet Circle or something like that?
Circle of the Scarlet Moon, and I'll write that one down for you in the notes and resources.
Thank
That's
you.
a hard name to remember.
I
Did
can
we
never
get a
remember the
business
fucking...
card from them?
No, we
You're
did
funny.
not.
We should have.
We never did. They didn't care about us that much.
Kind of like how like druids have like circles as their subclasses. Just think
So,
of that.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, go ahead, Fairycraft. I won't say yes or no.
Scarlet, red, fire, trying to get the fire elemental.
Yep.
Why not Chippy?
Makes sense.
So we
Why
got.
Well,
not Chippy?
So we got a third.
I
one.
don't think so. A Scarlet Moon is a harvest moon. So
Yeah.
that is more with the case of just like I don't think necessarily meaning fire in that regard, unless there's a lore
But
reason
they are
for it that
aiming
we
for the
don't know
fire
yet.
elemental.
Yeah. What
They
did
won't.
they want with it specifically?
They never said. They just wanted it recovered if at all possible.
Implying they had it prior.
Yeah, it was, what was it? They said, oh, one of our initiates accidentally summoned it, and then the fire elemental was like, no, a master summoned and bound me here, and I'm really pissed.
I will throw a consideration towards all of you before the break ends. Not always will Wayward tell the truth in character.
Naturally.
Well, in character, we knew that, so.
Yeah, I figured, like, in some way someone was lying, and maybe I shouldn't trust the fire elemental, but honestly, like, he seems kind of on the up and up 90% of the time. Like, he's pretty straightforward when he wants something, like a charred dwarf.
I don't know, 90% of the time I assume that everyone that I'm talking to in-game is probably lying to me.
Huh?
But you have special eyes.
Yep.
See
I do have
past the
special
barrier of darkness and see the truth with your own light.
That's why I keep seeing things all the time.
Damn, I kind of bullshitted that on the spot. Alright.
When
Cool.
it's in the crib, Ma, drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, good follow-up. Alright, we all here? We all ready? I'm gonna wrap up the session shortly.
I'm gonna put dwarf in a guy's food.
Are we doing both axe and cooking, or are we just gonna do cooking and skip axe and stuff?
Axe, I will most likely save for next session.
Axe?
I'll do
Okay.
hammer and axe.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize if I kind of hyped up this whole smirk excursion. I was just kind of,
Smirk
fucking up
excursion?
a little bit.
Oh, don't worry, the Smirk excursion is still happening. Just not now.
So,
It's
do
happening.
I have everyone set and ready?
So, remember Smirk. Watch it.
Remember what? Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. I'm eerily beginning to trust the Knights Radiant, and I don't like that, but here I am, starting to trust them.
I think it's trust in not quite like, oh, they're the good up and up, and more of they're the Edelweisses kind of I should trust you.
Yeah, basically, that's where I'm at. Where it's
Versus-
like,
Versus a good person should trust them.
yeah, Edelweiss can trust them because it's like, oh no, we both understand, that sometimes you gotta be a little shady. Maybe kidnap a nobleman and lock him in a creepy, wet basement. As you do. Damn rights.
Wayward, you gotta load in.
I get though. Realistically, Graham, you probably shouldn't put any of your trust in them whatsoever because we barely know anything about them. And every time you ask anyone about them, they don't know a damn thing.
Yeah, no. When
Also, they tried to fuck me up.
Okay.
And they're also having you followed, and one of them's always really chummy with you, and it's specifically singling you out.
They see you as easily
know.
milkable.
Yeah, that's definitely getting weird.
Now, whether or not you want Paladin Leroy to milk you, that's your choice.
Good?
I forgot his name, so I'm just calling him Paladin Leroy.
Galafor.
Gale.
Yeah, Paladin Leroy.
Ah, there you go. That's his middle name. Galafor Leroy.
Milking.
I'm googling his last name.
It's not so much that I trust them, and more that I'm just like, I'm giving them a little.
Slut for paladin.
Oh man, it's Galathor Leroy, bad guy. Oh no!
Oh shit! You cracked my code. I'm
Guilty Gear crossover.
Just giving them a little bit of, faith, just a smidge, because like, all right. Mostly because of that whole thing where I like owned up to Gale. It's like, yeah, okay, so maybe that little shit that disappeared. Maybe he's been kidnapped by Crook. And then Galafor's just like, oh, so you don't know anything? That's cool. Ha ha. Wink, wink. I'm like, oh, you're in on it. Okay, cool, dog.
Cooking competition. You better have
I-
some good shit to queue up for this.
Before I begin this last little segment, can I get a reminder on who's competing exactly? Teams are in twos. So Wen and Danny, Smirk.
I know I'm in it.
participating. I am not participating.
Okay.
I know Mando was going to participate, so I assume me and Click will be a team.
And
Okay.
then me and
I don't have to
Am I being
sabotage.
dragged in? Am I being dragged into another competition?
see, I want to compete entirely to drag you in because I did not sign up for this. But if I can drag you into this, I'm trying to imagine Red being just entirely bitter and upset over cooking.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Don't feel like you have to. but
No,
if you
wayward.
so want
I
to.
want to ruin Red's life.
Fair and valid.
Oh yeah, me and Red were totally signed up. Isn't that right, Red?
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we were. Check.
No, we weren't.
And then he looks and he sees there's 2 signatures. A perfect.
What in the world are you doing? What is even the point of this?
Cook.
Oh my god. No!
I didn't. Charisse, you and Ezekiel signed up? Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad the 2 of you
No!
are doing this.
No!
Bonding exercise.
Exactly. You know, it's important for members of a team to bond regularly.
You realize that we're going to have to, sabotage each other, right?
Charisse, I've got a bag full of dead, charred dwarf.
Blackened.
What have you got?
I'm sabotaging myself. I am my own master.
Some of you are surprised to find out that the Banquet of Bards competition is being hosted in Crook's Bakery?
Finally.
Oh boy. Is Crook one of the judges? I have to ask.
Motioning everyone down here.
Oh hell
See
yes.
a couple of duos set aside off to around these cooking area. You know Crook, but Crook is also just staring over at a sundial on their wrist, just wondering when the other 2 sponsors are supposed to show up.
What a cutie pie.
Weren't TNT involved in this somehow?
Yeah, they were.
As you all turn around and look towards Crook, you hear a slight simmer and bubble coming from the cauldron as TNT slowly rise from the pot.
You give me a moment, because otherwise, you raise a good question in your head.
Oh no.
TNT aren't here.
Remember, I tried to give you an out. Then you gotta make it lower, damn you.
Fear.
You, by this time, you're sure they're just running late.
Don't you hurt my boys. They're the reasons I have a fire elemental in my backpack.
You remember how excited they were for this competition? They wouldn't stop talking to you about it.
No, don't do this to me, man.
No, dude, they're hosting, obviously.
Oh god, please let it be. Let it literally be the judges are Crook and TNT.
You hear 2 footsteps walk down the stairs behind Ezekiel and Red. There's a faint of metal going down the stairs. At first, your heart feels hopeful until you realize it's just the other 2 judges.
Oh, hey. Your friend is here.
Oh, good.
The drow speaks over to Crook. So, are we ready to start? There's one more pair still not showing up. Maybe cold feet?
It's not like them. I know them. They wouldn't miss this for anything. Literally, they're weirdos. I know I'm the one saying that, but really, weirdos, by even weirdo standards. Even Crook would be like, oh, they're clearly weirdos. I'm not worried about them.
Oh, look, that's a perfect excuse for me to I should go check on them so I don't have to go do this. I'll totally drop out. No big deal.
No big deal.
No, Charisse, I should run off and look for them. Just delay the event for a few minutes. I'm gonna, move up to the drow. If you would just give me a good 5 minutes to go look for them.
Short, chubby yellow knight just speaks up going, Whoa, hold on, chaps. If you leave, your partner's disqualified. You can't do a one-person cooking.
I wasn't intending to leave, I just wanted to go see if my I wanted to check and see if TNT were okay.
Crook speaks up and
More
goes,
excuse for me to go.
Crook speaks up and goes, "Oh, sweet. They're looking out for their fellow competition so they can crush them. Ah, you already make Crook wait, young drow lady." Crook wags their finger at her. "Give them time. Just drag 2 ramshackle robots down here, and we get started." Drow just kind of takes in a deep breath, going, "Suppose we are already running late. Not like this competition gets much of a crowd anyways. Was this the best locale you could get?" "Yes."
It's Crook. This is actually nice for Crook.
Clacks her heels, turns around. "I'll give you 1 hour. Just hurry back as soon as possible."
Fantastic. Oh, by the way, and I hand her and I want to specify that we repaired this letter to its pristine state. No evidence of tampering. Do I remember his name offhand? The Terra Unbound, the guy that Clickham knows that I...
Clickham, what's your teacher's name?
Professor
Clickham, you
Doofwinkle.
you remember his name as
Professor Dickly Doo.
Professor Markov, but you like to call him Professor Tiddlywink.
Tiddle.
Oh, good old Professor Tiddlywinks. I mean, Professor Markov asked me to deliver this to you.
Ah.
Oh, and do tell those nice white caped chaps that I hope they're doing well. I noticed that one took an awful blow to the gut. Really feel bad if he doesn't recover. Anyways, I'm off to go look for the robots.
Insight check for me real quick.
Was it really a good idea to tell her that?
Dude,
Insight check.
the sending stone was on the entire time. They know.
Amanda.
She has a look of sheer confusion on her face. You see her eyebrow immediately just launch up as soon as you mention white-cloaked people. She doesn't have an idea of what you're talking about, and you feel like you're being misled.
Interesting. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. You're not exactly who I was thinking of. Terribly sorry, madam. Now, if
You
you'll
know, this is
excuse...
twice you've done this to me.
Yeah, well, it's... Well, you know,
Drow
we're drow.
tradition.
And drow tradition.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna go look for TNT.
Alright.
Wait, take me with you so I can conveniently get lost.
I mean, if you do, then I'll just work with Clickham.
Just kick Edelweiss out of the team. Just, nope, me.
Wayward.
Oh no,
Hold on.
Sharice.
Wayward. Do you not realize the goodness of that? Is that they come back early enough, then they're forced into Edelweiss and Red working together.
Hey.
That is basically a food fight with knives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red would hiss and spit.
Uh,
She hates this already.
you go. Give me 1 second.
And a minor tangent while he Googles. Good news, Wayward. Loot box coin is up to $15,000 a coin.
Ooh.
And they'll drop like $5 when we'll buy some.
That's a good sound. Alright. You all make your way out of Crook's Bakery with a 1 hour timer going
Will
towards...
we all go?
Are you all going?
I thought it was just me being allowed to go out, but...
They've given you all a 1 hour timer.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm not sending Edelweiss out on his own.
That's ominous.
I figured Ezekiel would be like, no, Red, you're staying here if we're gonna do this. Red is like, no, take me with you so I can conveniently get lost.
No, go ahead.
There's a look of concern. There's some look of concern, patience, and just overall like I already said concern. Confusion from the other contestants here.
And concern.
You kind of hear me just look at you all run up the stairs, and he just goes, "Oh shit." You all make your way to the last location, the primary location. You know, TNT to hang out with, the marketplace.
Wait, where'd you son of a bitch? Don't do this to me.
Too late.
You see, you run over to the marketplace. The streets are kind of empty these days as the storm from earlier has cleared up to a more cloudy sky. The marketplace is emptier than usual, just from most people taking refuge from the storm. And that's when you walk in on it.
Oh no. Oh, no.
I wrote that joke about an explosion. I wrote that little short and it came true.
You all make your way onto the scene of the marketplace, and immediately what catches your eye is Tommel just slumped up against one of these stalls.
Oh, I am on him immediately. Just, Tommel, what happened? Tommel, come
His lights, his inner alchemist flame dims. His chest just ripped open. He just merely points over to the other side of the stall and just goes. He
Stay here.
points under a table. Edelweiss, you note a faintly glowing large crystal underneath one of the desks.
I
You
grab
know
it.
this as the heart of a Warforged.
Yep, I grab it and I'm gonna jam it in him as best I can. Do I need to roll to jam it?
Give me medicine.
Oh god. Don't worry, I'm a doctor, and okay, look, I've never exactly worked on a Warforged, but how hard can it be?
You
Not
just
that hard.
jam it in there, get that thing into place, close him up, and immediately his fire just relights within him. You just hear it.
Tumble, where's Emmanuel? Come on, stay with me, buddy. Where is he?
You note during your jamming it into his chest that his legs are pretty beat up. He just points towards the northwest of the marketplace. Chase him into the woods.
Oh.
Am I running?
Yes, let's go.
Alright.
He just shouts to you as you run. Leave me! Find Emmanuel!
Already on it. And yeah, I am bolting at breakneck ass speed.
I didn't click him actually here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Unless you weren't intending on joining them.
No, I was just wondering. I'm writing, sweet boy.
I do not want to send Edelweiss out on his own.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this it? Have the drow finally
Hey.
come?
Don't worry about movement speed.
Oh, okay.
We're not in combat.
Okay.
It's funny though.
Is this it? Is this the moment the drow come to kill me? Or is this one of the other myriad groups of people I have pissed off? God, I have pissed off a lot of people in the, month and a half I've been on the surface. Like, a lot of people.
Time for my feline agility to come into play, I guess. Whee!
You go run up to the northwest into the thick, marshy, partly forest, partly jungle, the overgrown mess that surrounds Grey Banner. The ruby pins that adorn all of your chests start to grow slightly brighter as you edge towards the outer rim of the town.
Oh, that's right, we can't leave town.
Oh, fuck it if I don't care. Ezekiel, you hang back. It only matters if... I look at Ezekiel. Ezekiel, take mine.
You still progress. You'll see just where you can't pass.
Okay. If it gets to that point, Ezekiel can just steal mine and I'll press on ahead.
I can run faster than you, so it would be better for me to do it anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'll steal
Okay.
both of yours.
Yeah, he can steal both of us.
Yeah.
Because, like, realistically, I have feline agility, though if we do, like, athletics, technically I'm worse. But I
If it's
do
just
have...
a matter of raw speed.
Yeah, if it's a matter of raw speed, I'll win.
There's the slap of splash of water underneath all of your feet as you run for the forest trail, the overgrown forest, soppy and marshy from the earlier storm. I want everyone to stay where they are because I am gonna wrap up here. See all these trees? See all these like little black spaces on the map? You know, like
Those are
little
trees?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured.
You rush underneath a fallen over tree from earlier. Just barely over the train. Rush under, run over. Clickum's probably the only one going under, let's be real.
Well, he's on Sweet Boy.
As the four of you run for the trail, you hear a distant voice, almost as if expecting you to show up, running towards. You just hear a distant voice just call, echoing through the forest. Well, look what I have here. A drow war criminal. A surfacer with a lot of weight on his back. A girl who knows too much. A boy from a wealthy family. I think
Ezekiel, you're from a wealthy family?
Clickham has weight on his back? Smart.
No, Sweet Boy is the surfacer with the weight on his
Charisse, I didn't know you were a drow war criminal. We should have fun to talk about this.
Ezekiel, otherwise I didn't know you were a woman.
Oh, yeah. Crazy, right?
No, she knew he was a woman.
I just like to cross-dress. It's fun.
Four of you round the corner over the tree to see a man in red standing over the fallen body of Temanuel, who is just barely clinging. He looks over to all four of you. Howdy.
Howdy.
There's a shatter from Temanuel's chest, a gasp of air coming from him. This is where I end tonight's session.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm going to kill you every kind of dead.
Time for Edelweiss to just write on the, the whole front, I'm going to kill him.
Well,
there's my stage for today.
oh, yeah.
Questions,
Well,
comments, concerns? I take criticism.
That's fun.
Do you take non-constructive criticism?
Yeah.
Not enough.
You're gonna die.
Welcome back to D&D, everyone.
Welcome the fuck back.
Graham's mad.
I like the Warforged. They're my bros. They rented me an enchanted drow fire hose to take out a fire elemental.
Next session, we find out the fate of Temanuel and what the man in red wants.
Next session, we gonna fuck that guy up, because goddamn. Also, wow, he knows that I'm a drow war criminal. That's fun.
I don't know. Red's already interested. Like, ooh, you know who I am? Why? I mean, I don't have attachment to like the Warforged for on purpose because I'm like terrified of making friends here. But hey. Let's have a chat. I mean, Ethelweiss is very upset at the fact that you hurt his friends, and I am equally as upset for him. But really, I would like to have a little conversation of why in the world you would give a pissed about us. So
Why in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Good accent. Very nice.
no.
But Danny, shut the fuck up.
Continue.
I'll be real, Danielle. You This is both a jab and a compliment. You rode the fine line between vampire and carnival fortune teller.
Yes.
Yes. It was good.
It was very good.
There you go. Creature of the night and you tell fortune.
I told you.
By the way, good night, Strange.